of Ashes of a Charlatan.
Alrighty.
Let's get the camera rolling. And it is.
All right.
Come on.
All right.
We are live.
We are live.
Yep,
Once
top of the
again.
morning, one and all. Welcome back to Ashes of a Charlatan. Last time, 2 weeks ago, you discovered that Three Tooth had picked all of your pockets, and one of the things stolen was Kelby's compass. And as Kelby said, nobody realizes how important it was to him. So you all basically bumbled your way across the town square, trying to find out where Three Tooth had taken the compass.
Where is it? Where?
Yeah.
And yes, it was bumbling.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. It was bad.
Big time.
You were rebuffed by the golems trying to enter the Wizard's Tower, which is where Three Tooth fled. And so you guys failed repeatedly jumping across. Then you figured, hey, if we can't jump across, let's climb the tower,
Yeah,
Which,
I'm a monk.
which Sal and Kelby did, and they ended up breaking into the room of an elderly wizard
Yep.
who took pity on you, and he gave you a scroll of locate object.
Which I didn't use. It's still in my inventory because someone used it for me.
No, actually, you did use it.
We did use it.
Oh,
I think
I thought the
think
wizard
explain.
cast the spell himself.
No,
Was it us?
Dorovnia did.
Okay. Then I'll remove
Yeah,
that.
what happened? Yeah, remove that, because I said remove the scroll, not remove yourself
not
from the voice.
yourself.
yeah,
Justin.
yeah, Justin's gone.
Yeah. He's like, all right, I'll remove myself from the chat.
It's like, all right, I'm out. All right, but yeah, speaking of Dorovnia, you met her. She was a big, loud, and gregarious woman, and she was in the company of basically her polar opposite, thin, gloomy, and sarcastic, a revenant named Akshya. Yeah, as I recall, or as the logs say, Dorovnia bottle-fed each of you wine,
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
Akshya and Sal calmly had a morbid conversation about Kelby's death.
Yes. Well, not just his
Totally
death,
not
but
foreshadowing.
Everyone's death in general.
Totally not foreshadowing anything
Not
at all.
foreshadowing at all. Jesus. Yeah, I remember.
All
that.
right. Anyway, Dorovnia then used the scroll of locate object, found the compass, and you cornered Three Tooth atop the tower. Kelby basically paid her for something that was already his, and then she escaped on the back of a white dragon wormling. Unwilling to let her escape, Justin sent me a message.
No,
he's
he
had
just
technical
says-
problems.
He's got these
Yeah,
technical problems.
he's taking care of
We
it.
good. Yeah.
All right.
We're continuing.
All right. Meanwhile, where were we? All right. So you tracked her back to the ruins and discovered that the dragon could barely fly
Mm-hmm.
and was born with a crippled wing. You couldn't talk Three Tooth over to your side, so now you have a new rival who will be showing up periodically to vex you.
Wow.
Justin?
Hello.
What
I see you
do we
return.
All right.
Nice.
Hey, you're back. What happened?
My phone so I was like disconnecting, reconnecting, and then I checked my phone's notifications. Sorry, I like to update all your apps at once when I wasn't on Earth. When you're using it, but when I'm not, I won't update your apps. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I have Android, so I understand.
Oh yeah. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Yep. Meanwhile, after leaving Three Tooth behind, you went to the tower and you decided to fight your way in. You fought your way in. Akshya actually died fighting Thorzard and his bodyguards, but that's okay because Dorovnia brought him back with Revivify. And then between the five of you, six if you count Meepo, you managed to kill Thorzard and one of his bodyguards. The other one jumped out a window and ran off.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember
You
that.
discovered a treasure.
A few.
Dorovnia discovered the trap by throwing the chest down the stairs to open it. You also discovered the magic circle Thorzard was going to use to try to bind Lady Sahara. It consisted of a magic circle drawn in chalk, which you defaced, and a single alabaster column. And you destroyed that using the Dorovnia method. That is, you threw it down the stairs and shattered it on the ground floor.
Yep.
So after a quick rest, you took Thorzard's obviously magical sword with you, left the tower, and you discovered Lady Sahara waiting for you.
Yep. So I would say at
Here's
this
your
point,
big chance.
yeah.
This is your big chance to ask your questions.
I would like to say to our DM, so because we never really have the chance to rest, I haven't attuned to it. That sword.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right.
It just seems fair. All right.
Silence will make.
What are we gonna talk about? Sal is
she's waiting for
looking
you.
at the others. Just
Well,
I guess that's the.
who wants to go first? I think it
Uh,
is.
The Romney is going to step forward boldly. And she's just going to step forward, fold her arms, and stare at the spirit of Lady Sahara. And she's going to say, see, Oracle, ever since my childhood, I have had dreams. Dreams of me fighting the vampire Strahd. What exactly do these dreams mean?
Holy shit. Who is this vampire Strahd? I'm gonna roll for.
History.
Yes, I'm gonna
Roll
roll
a history
for a
check.
history check.
Or a religion, if you like. Well, never mind. History's good enough. You know that thousands of years ago, Strahd was an immortal vampire tyrant. He ruled over the land of Barovia with an iron fist.
Okay.
That was before three great heroes named Alexander Anderson, Viral Lakewood, and Savannah Undershine showed up, and with the help of friends, managed to slay Strahd. They freed the land of Barovia from his grip. Strahd eventually came back, and then the vampire god crisis happened.
The Trinity.
After it was resolved, Strahd became human again.
Okay.
And he was given a new lease on life, which he took advantage of, and the von Zarovic family has ruled Barovia ever since.
Oh, so Barovia is still in one piece then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, well, Barovia was established as having come from Barovia, if you
Yeah,
recall.
no, that's true.
Oh.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
with
So,
thousands of years past now, Strahd is already human again, so he.
Strahd was human, so he's long since dead.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
why would Cell would
Well,
look really
let's see what the
confused.
Oracle says.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's...
The Oracle, she tilts her head for a moment, looking at the road now. And then she says, your answer lies within the catacombs of your homeland, within a tomb undisturbed by the heroes of yore. Barovia just,
Okay.
Barovia at this moment, she snaps her fingers and says, I know what you're talking about. And then she turns to actually says, we need to go back to Barovia right away. I know exactly what she's talking about. And Ashley's like, no we don't. Because I have a question of my own.
Okay.
I have a question of my own. He goes up to her and he says, Oracle, I've been cursed for the past 2,500 years to constantly come back to life, but I think I even met you when you were alive. I don't remember. Everybody's faces just blends together. But the point is, I'm tired of this. I want to die and stay dead. How do I make that happen? The Oracle thinks for a moment. She says, the faithless hold the answer that you seek.
The
Yay,
Faithless?
more metaphors.
Actually, just like, what the hell's a faithless? And then Dorodner says, you see, that's why we need to go back to Barovia, because we got books on all kinds of stuff back there. We have something here. Come on, let's go. And he's pulling on his arm. He's just like, no, I'm not going. No, not yet.
It's like anime style dragged away. Here you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So, while those two bicker, the Oracle just turns to the rest of you and gives a welcoming smile and spreads her arms, letting you know that she's ready to receive your questions.
No?
So Philo's like raising his hand.
Okay.
Philo raises his hand like a child. Yeah.
Philo
You go ahead. Go ahead, Philo.
She nods at Philo.
I have a question, Miss Oracle Lady. I've been having dreams as the other guy, but it's about the heroes that fought like some god, a bit demonic even. And then at the end of the dream, we were like in these great plains, and Yeah, did Oh, really? Oh, crap. Yeah,
I mean, she
like
is
her.
pretty muscular, yeah.
She is. Yeah, she's like Zarya,
Yes.
Overwatch. If Zarya wore chainmail and had
Yeah.
white hair like a sister of battle.
Yeah, it's like, and at the end of the dream, we were like in a great plain. It was like very peaceful, and then there was this big dragon. But there was 2 heroes instead of 3. The dark elf was gone, and that's all I can remember.
The Oracle closes her eyes for a moment. She thinks. And then she looks at you, Philo, and she says, "Your answer lies within Summer's End, but beware. The Fey Queen sealed it off centuries ago, but the ashes of a Shardalon are better left undisturbed."
Ooh. Summer's End.
Summer's End.
Summer's End.
Is it the
Well,
place?
Is that
It's
a place?
mid-spring. It's mid-spring right now to give
Oh,
you an
it's
idea.
a
That's
It's a
Time.
time. I thought it was a place.
No, I'm giving. Well, is it, or am I misleading you on this?
Oh, mysteries!
Ah.
Can I insight check the DM?
No, you can't.
So wait,
Summer
it's not
End.
Summer's End. It's Summer's End.
Summer's End.
Summer's
Can I
End.
roll history if there's ever a place called Summer's End?
Yeah, me too.
Make a history check. Go right ahead.
I
Go
want
ahead. Or Arcana.
Nope. I have no clue.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Philo. Summer's End is a legendary place in the Feywild. But that's all you.
Ah,
That's all you can remember.
time to consult my druid masters. Ah.
Oh God, we're going to the Feywild one day.
and Philo just gives a big smile and like, thank you, Miss Oracle Lady. And then he just like looks the other.
Just smile.
What do you guys?
Yeah, just smiles and nods. Meepo is going to step out from behind you, Philo, and he's just going to blurt out, "I want to be a dragon!"
Oh, I thought he was gonna ask, do I have a shot with 3 tooth?
Me too. I thought he was gonna say that.
Yeah, I felt it, but I was
Yeah.
like, this seems more practical.
I like that question. How does it become a dragon?
Yeah, how does a kobold
It's
actually become a
Yeah, he just looks up at you guys and he says, "Because if I become a dragon, I can always turn back into a kobold. I can still be a dragon and still have a shot with 3 tooth. It should be more impressive to you if I'm a dragon, I think."
Yep, there it is.
He's
Judging
smart,
by her
guys.
fetiche,
See, you don't
I would say-
underestimate him.
Yeah. No, judging by her fetiche, I would say that's probably the case. That's probably all you need. Just turn into a dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure that will work.
I chuckle.
The oracle just looks at Meepo and she says, "Your heart's desire lies within a floating mountain, guarded by a misguided queen of light."
Floating mountain, queen of light.
And then she turns to Sal and Kelby.
Cal? Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
They just Kel very awkwardly, slowly stands in front of the oracle.
Hey, my name is Kelby Caster. My question is, Oracle, where is the fire Gensai known as Agnes Kaiser?
The oracle closes her eyes, and when she speaks, she's not opening them. She says, "I can see Agnes now. She shines like a light in the darkness, but her light fades ever more quickly. If you wish to find her, seek out your ancestor, for in finding him, you will find your way." And then she opens her eyes.
Is she in trouble? Oh, that's another question.
Yeah, the oracle just shrugs at Kelby and then turns to Sal.
Sal thinks for a moment, robbing his temple, and then you gotta, all of you, if you are looking at Sal, you see his face changed, as if something hit him. Then he looks up, kind of scared.
Wait, When you say something hit him, do you mean like, oh, I just had an idea, or
Yeah,
like
yeah. Some
in the face with a baseball bat?
It's like no. It's like some the idea
A thought,
of a
a
question
thought.
just hit him. He
Ah,
before
yeah,
he was
alright.
like really unaware of what he should be asking, and then
Okay.
it came to his mind, and then he just said, "So, there was a plague that hit my town many, well, not that many, but a few years ago, and well, everyone died, including my master, and I just realized that as a paladin himself, he should be immune, to all kinds of disease, like if it's just a normal plague, and what could have caused that, and left me to be the only survivor when my master is way stronger than I am."
She thinks for a moment, tilts her head to the side, and then she looks Sal directly in his eyes, and she says, "Because you worship a god of death, your answer shall be found in 3 vehicles of death. You will find 3 hearses that contain your answer, that contain the parts of the answer you seek. The first hearse is not made by hands living or dead. The second hearse is made of wood from Philo's country. And the final hearse is the one you built for yourself."
Okay.
And when it gives you that answer, the wind blows and she dissolves like mist.
Okay. So what does that even mean? What is a hearse? What
A hearse, a hearse is a vehicle for conveying a dead person to the place of burial.
yeah, I mean, in person, I know. I'm just saying sounds
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck is a
Sounds
hearse?
like, what the hell is a hearse?
Yes.
That's what your history check gets you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a vehicle. Yeah, so you're reminded of like the carts that took coffins out to the
Okay.
graveyard.
I just look at Philo and I kind of say,
I was kind of hoping for a little bit less of a vague answer, but I guess that works.
Does it?
Uh,
Does it work?
like
Holy shit.
what's this? Kel, as you're just looking at Philo, like he's looking very serious, like he's just holding his chin. He's like very deep in thought. And then when you ask him a question, it took him like a good 5 seconds to realize you just asked him a question. He kind of like, sorry, what was that?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you or anything. I guess you were thinking about
No,
your
please. What was the question?
No, it wasn't a question. It was just, I don't know. I was hoping that the answer would have been more precise because, I mean, seek my ancestor. I mean, I guess that's a lead.
Well,
But-
at least you guys have a lead. What the?
Durovnia is just going to say, well, I heard, considering Sal's prophecy, do you really want more specifics? I mean, the hearse he built for himself, that's kind of messed up. Why would you
Yeah,
build
that
a hearse
was.
for yourself?
Yeah, that
She
was a
just
little
looks at
bit
Sal.
bad.
Well,
Oh yeah, that,
if that's the one, well, when the plague hit the town, well, I did do a little bit of grave digging. I mean, to bury the whole town, and I thought that, I would be a goner. So I did dug a grave for myself. Does that count?
Well, maybe that might be maybe that might be a place to look. Like it could be a clue for you. Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know. But what's the first one? Not made by whatsoever?
Hands, living or dead.
Hands living or dead. What the fuck does that mean?
Hands living or dead? Maybe something in between? What would be something considered between living or dead?
Oh, I look at.
Actually, you look at him.
Yeah, I was like.
Your Revenant friend. He's just like, why are you looking at me like that? What's wrong with
Well,
you?
in between would be undead. So.
He says, yeah, but I was made this way by the living. All right, so I can't be it.
That is true. Well,
That's
were you made by the living? I thought you said you were, forced into this way by your deity. I thought it was like you.
By priests working on his behalf, yes.
Okay, so wouldn't it technically be a deity's will?
Well, the deity is alive, isn't he?
Well, but they are beyond the concept of living, right? They are,
Well,
I don't
well,
know.
back during the Vampire God crisis, Bahamut was killed. So
Oh,
he
he
was.
can live and they can die.
okay.
I guess
Good
so.
effort.
Yeah.
I guess
So it can't be me.
I don't know. I think we should hit back for now. We can think about what this means.
And
Honestly,
and this wood from Philo's country. What the? What?
Philo, you
Yeah,
were muttering something before. You sounds like you're from the Feywild, maybe?
So
Well,
wood
I've,
from Feywild. Oh, I'm so confused.
he thinks about it and he says, well, I was just in a normal village before until, I became, I got powers. And the way I got powers was
Whoops.
it was in a forest, but not like in a Fey forest, like not like a.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if it wasn't clear to you in my background. So it was just a normal village, and then it was just from a normal village, and then Philo like points to his staff and whatever, and he says, and then I got powers by interacting with the Fae.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe.
Although it's long ways from here, I decided to explore. I have a lot of years in my life, and explore, have fun. And then I got the dreams, and I figured out what it would mean.
Okay. Well, we have a lot of places that we can maybe go. I don't know. Maybe.
But tell me about you.
Yeah, I mean, yours would be an easier, well, sort of an easier concept because consult your ancestors, maybe just consult someone in your family, where you'll meet your
Your
ancestors,
lineage.
which would be way easier than the stupid prophecy I just received.
I look at Sal and I say, oh well, I haven't seen my family in a long time.
Maybe it's time.
So,
That's when Dorothea is going to grab Thorzar's corpse. She comes back from outside with Thorzar's corpse over her shoulder. She says, well, whatever is, we can discuss this on the way back to town. We need to go give them the good news that the half dragons are driven out.
Yep.
Yes.
yeah,
That's true.
Philo slides beside beside Calbu, like nudging his knee because he's short. Says,
Yeah.
it's worth it for Ignis, right?
I look.
Right?
You see Kel kind of blush when you say it like that.
And he's like, you guys keep making things up, okay? Jeez. All right, let's go back.
Yeah.
And I just
Hey, you put the words on your own mouth. I said nothing.
She smacks Kelby on the back.
Yeah.
Dorothea smacks Kelby on the back hard enough to send him stumbling 2 steps forward. And she says, come down, little man. Here, you just need some more wine. That will calm you down.
I knew it.
I don't think I glug 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 glug.
Yeah. I sidestep it away from Dorothea.
Yeah. She is. Yeah. Yep, and then you guys, after some walking and some more discussion about what your prophecies might mean,
Mm-hmm.
you manage to return to Ashton. The sun is starting to go down. It's looking kind of watery as it sets behind the clouds. The guards are getting kind of bored at their post until they see you guys coming up. For a moment, they think about it. They look like they're going to ask you, like, okay, who died? And then they see that the body is that of Thorzard.
Do they
And
know who Thorzard is?
They would know. They would.
They have a pretty good idea,
Okay.
and they're like, they're just one of the guys steps out to stop you. He's like, all right, hold up. What are you doing with that guy's body?
Well, we ended the threat to the town. I mean, so we
Mhm.
brought it.
We took care of the Dragonborn. Isn't that what you guys wanted?
Yeah.
He starts. Someone go get the priest. Someone go get a priest. We're gonna have to confiscate the body and hold you guys here at the gatehouse for a bit.
Why is that?
What did we do?
We're gonna check it out. We're going to confirm your story by interrogating the corpse. All right.
Okay.
It's called Speak with Dead. Ever heard of that spell?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And you call yourself adventurers.
Hey, listen, I
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what are you gonna say, Philo?
No, just continue. I'll just do it for the last because
I was just like, listen, I've traveled around. I know what Speak with Dead is. I just didn't think you guys needed to talk to this dragon. I mean, he was pretty evil.
Well, like I said, we're gonna confirm it. You can't just walk around with a dead body of a big honking half dragon with you, now can you?
Okay.
Yeah,
You do it your way.
So-
I respect that, and I helped Durovnia to put the body, somewhere that they can, better perform the ritual. Yep.
All right. So it's gonna take about 10 minutes to cast. That you can try to. It'll take them a while, so you can try to attune with the sword if you like. So.
Ooh, mystery.
Mystery.
I would do it because I want to get rid of the stupid prophecy out of my head. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll do it.
While this is happening, Philo just looks at Kelby and like with a very serious look, and then more of like unserious one. What did we do?
Well, we.
Wait, what do you mean by when you asked that? What did we do?
He phased out the whole battle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I know that you were kind of dizzy and walking around. I mean, to be fair, when you didn't go into wild shape like you should have and got flamed by the Dragonborn and got knocked unconscious, that probably knocked your memory a little bit. So basically, we fought the Dragonborn. The Revenant guy, he did a lot of the work. I got a couple good punches in, but I'm not really that strong. Sal he was great. He was just like slicing and dicing, taking the guys out, no problem. And then one of them jumped out of a window and ran away. I was thinking about chasing him, but I got punched really, really hard in the chest. So I was like, nah, that's probably not a good idea. But then we took the column, we threw it down the stairs, it smashed. It was crazy. And yeah, that's what happened. Right, Sal?
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Well,
Sal looks up from his meditations.
Yeah, I was like half focusing on this and then half focusing on their conversation.
Well, that's very in character, and that fits perfectly.
All right. So, 1 hour later, Sal manages to attune to the sword.
Okay.
This sword, we'll start. The sword is called the Binder's Sword, or the Sword of Binding. It's a rare weapon used by ancient Archmagi of the old kingdom of Silverthorn. You know what an iron flask is?
I think so.
Yeah, iron flask.
Yeah, it's a little iron bottle. You hold it up in front of an extraplanar creature, and it sucks it inside. then you can open up the flask and let it out, and it'll obey you for an hour.
Yeah,
and after
but-
an hour, it's free.
The sword, so it's like that?
The sword acts as an iron flask, but
Ooh.
it's got something else.
Okay.
Depending on what the creature is, you can have the sword tap into its essence and deal extra damage based on whatever that creature is. So, for example, if it's an aberration, it will deal extra psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
If it's, a creature of, let's say, of air, it'll deal extra force damage and so on.
Okay.
You can have that on for an hour, and after an hour passes, the creature is banished back to its home plane.
Ooh,
And then you
that's
can use
super
the sword to
helpful.
suck up another creature. yeah.
So
It's,
can I have the detail of the sword? I mean in writings, because I don't want to miss
In writing.
anything or mistaken any
Of the abilities.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
all right.
Or I'll be
Okay,
like,
I'll,
oh, I
I've-
trapped the god into my sword, and you'll be like, no,
That's
that's
not-
not what the description said. I was like, no, that's
no, if you
entirely
trap
what
a
the
god, it
description said.
yeah. Yeah, I only have like these very vague notes. I'll
Yeah.
write them for you.
It's okay.
I'll write them up.
Well, if we come to well,
Yes.
if we need
Yeah, I'll
it,
write
we
them up
need it.
later.
Yeah.
I'll write them up later. But here's the thing, Sal. There's something inside of that sword already.
What?
Ooh.
You can't tell what it is, but you know it's in there.
Okay. So I'm gonna immediately use my divine sense. Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
use it. It won't tell you what's in there.
Yeah, I know, but
It
I
won't
just
tell
want
you.
to see what I
If
just want
it's
to sense.
if it's Fey,
if it's
undead,
Fey, undead, or celestial.
You can't tell.
Seriously? Okay.
Well, it's inside of there. You can't tell. So they
Yeah.
could have an undead in there, and you would not be able to know until it popped out. However, it doesn't really matter because it can obey you. It will be compelled to obey you. So
Yeah, but
maybe you can wait until tomorrow and test it outside of town.
yeah, maybe.
Like pop it out and see what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, I think there's something in the sword. I can tell what it is.
What is it?
I can't
Yeah.
tell. My senses
Aw.
are blocked when it's the sword is called a sword of binding. Yeah, so maybe we can test it out tomorrow. Somewhere
Yeah,
safe.
yeah, somewhere safe. We don't want
Yes.
to test out a sword inside
The
town.
guards come back to you, and they're like right after you finish saying that, he comes back and says, "All right, we checked it out. Your story checks out. We need to keep the body, but we'll give you the plate armor if you want it."
Okay, thank you.
Ooh.
I grabbed
Yep.
the plate armor.
So, all right, and they're just like, "All right, look, you're free to go. Sorry for the fuss."
It's okay. I respect that. It's your duty.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So I guess I'll make my way inside and
Yep.
Yeah.
Me too.
Back to the stumbling giant inn.
Oh,
All right.
well, what
It's
a
been
day.
a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Right, Philo?
What do you mean?
And
to be
the
fair-
Romeo's just
It's
going,
like I've never done.
To be fair,
You
he
were
was-
Stand next to him.
you were
Yes.
knocked unconscious.
Yes,
you
he
got to
was
sleep
knocked-
for most of the day.
Yeah.
That was only because I allowed it to let me sleep.
Dorian's going to kneel next to Philo. She's going to put an arm around one of her big muscular arms around his shoulder. She's just going to say, "It has been a long day, little man. Let us get some sleep, yes?"
Yes. Please.
Philo just puts his hands up and like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, she musters his hair. It's like, "Yes, you're a smart little man."
listen to Zarya.
Yeah. Listen to Mother Russia. Yes.
Hey, listen to Mother Russia. Oh fuck,
You
that's a
listen
good
to Mother
nickname.
Russia.
Yes.
I like that's a good
Yeah.
nickname. Fuck, I'm writing that
Mother
down.
Russia.
Yeah, Mother Russia.
All right. All right. So you guys go up, and you get your extended rest.
Hey.
Yes. All right. So.
All right.
Uh,
Well, the next day you wake up, and you go down. You go down. The inn is Stumbling Giant Inn is strangely quiet. And when you go down, you see only one group of adventurers sitting at the bar there, talking with Dorovnia, and she is very cheerfully. She seems very cheerful. You can't really hear what they're saying. They're being quiet.
Mm-hmm.
But they eventually nod and leave, and she cheerfully waves at them as they go.
Okay. Making new
And
friends.
meanwhile, the muscular bartender, Granny Mags, she comes up and says, "Well, what can I get you for breakfast, dearies?"
Some oatmeal would be nice.
I'd like
Okay.
toast, maybe with peanut butter.
She says, "You can have anything you like, as long as it's rabbit soup."
Okay, yeah, I forgot. Okay.
I just take. I keep forgetting. Don't even bother. All right, and
Yeah.
I just take the soup.
Yeah.
So she takes a
Ooh,
sip.
rabbit soup and Philo. Yeah.
I'm like, I totally
Yeah.
forgot about it.
I look at Philo and I'm like, here, you can have some of mine.
Yeah.
Just pour it into his bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Well,
is true.
Yeah.
Hey,
He takes it badly.
Nature eating nature is part of nature. So
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, oh, this is fine. Druid can eat meat, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're allowed to eat meat. Yep.
Circle of meat eaters. Yes.
Circle of life. Yep.
Yep.
The circle of life continues. Hakuna Matata, everybody.
Yep. There you go. There we go. Words to live by.
Yeah. All right. So Dorovnia just there's just something to say. You guys missed the rush. You guys missed the whole rush.
What do you mean, Rush?
What's going on?
Well, some people wanted to know what happened, why we brought the body of our dead half-dragon back to town. So I told them about how we found and fought and killed the guy, and then the oracle appeared and she answered our questions. Now everybody's rushing out to go find out what's going on, find the oracle, go get their questions answered.
But
I don't think you should be going back to the ruins right now. It's going to be crawling with adventurers.
yeah, well, we already sort of received our answers.
Yeah,
in a
I
way,
guess
in a way.
I
in
guess
a
we got our
way.
answers anyway, but I
Really-
hope she's not gonna. I kind of hope she doesn't get tired of I hope she doesn't get tired of answering all those questions.
No, I think she got joy from people not understanding what she's saying.
I love how
Yeah.
Sal is so focused on that. I
Yeah.
don't know what that means. What am I supposed to do
I'm
with
like
this?
Alexander and before. It's like, what
Yeah,
the fuck does
Dorovnia.
this even mean?
She's just gonna be like, Dorovnia just shrugs and says, "Yeah, that last group who was here, that like when you guys came down, they wanted to know exactly what happened, what the Thorzard was planning, and they're planning to go out. They're going to hire some bad guys to go try to replicate Thorzard's plan, and then they're going to step in and stop it, and hope that causes the oracle to appear."
Yeah, like that. Will work.
Wow.
They are a very smart group of people. Very smart.
Haha,
Yeah.
Do not make enemies out of them.
You don't say.
Yep.
You
Well-
Do
don't
not make
say.
enemies out of them.
It's gonna bite their ass in the end, so. I mean.
I have a feeling,
I
yeah.
just,
Maybe it will
I
work.
just hope, honestly, I just hope that they don't go through with this plan and then they don't do the stopping the bad guys part very well. It seems to be a big flaw in that plan.
Cal
Well,
just
it's
can't
not
help
good.
but smile or laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Ronin says, "Well, I'm afraid this is where we must part ways. Actually, and I have to go back to Barovia, and because I have some answers to dig up, and so does he."
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I guess you do. Well, I mean, it was nice. It was nice speaking to you, and
And she just says, "Oh, don't mention
Yeah.
it. The pleasure was mine." And she gives each of you, wraps all of you up in this big bear hug. Like, ready to get what you finally let you go. You're like, "Are my ribs still intact?"
oh, yep, there goes my elbow. Oh God. Oh, there's the other one. Okay.
Which is just says, "Drink wine. Wine is the cure for all your ails."
I like the pun you just made.
She's genuinely confused.
Yeah.
She says, "Well, if wine is not your thing, then if you can't drink good Barovian wine, then I guess ale would be a nice replacement. But whatever. Look, as I said, Axia and I need to go. We have a long journey to make.
Okay.
All right. Best of luck with your prophecies, all of you.
Farewell.
Yeah,
May the
you
morning Lord guide
too.
your steps. May the morning Lord guide your steps.
I give her a
then
nod.
then she looks at Philo. She just says, "Oh, and by the way, it's just looks at Philo and Nielsen and says, you're kind of small, even for an elf. Did you know that?"
Well, it may be weird, but it's my kind of weird, and I like it.
She says, "Well, you're weird. Well, that's your choice. All right, I'll be seeing you around."
Yep.
She waves and she goes thumping out, and you guys are left alone with your rabbit soup.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh. Can
Yeah?
you hear us?
Oh
I
no,
knew it.
we lost him again.
Yes, I knew it.
I mean, he's on a phone.
Yeah.
He's on the phone. Yes. Someone else.
I swear to God, I need to start a GoFundMe page
Yeah.
and just send all y'all like new laptops and microphones.
Everything.
Hey, mine
Everything.
Mine works just fine. In fact, one could argue it works a little too well.
Well, yeah, because now the problem is that the air conditioning, and I have to put you at like 5%.
Yes.
You can hear everything going on.
Yeah. But this is like fine. Well, this is the thing is that he said his mic wasn't working, so he's like sitting next to his phone trying to do things.
Waiting for phone to reconnect.
Well, while we're waiting for Philo, I guess Kel's gonna just look around the bar. Is there anything new that? Oh wait, he's back. Hello.
He's joining in with his PC. He said he's not speaking,
Okay. Yeah, because his PC is like blocked.
but he's using this to listen to us.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
cool.
So, all right. Shit. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. What was the question from Zara?
Just why you basically just why you're so short. She wants to know why you're so short.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then he was gone. Oh,
Then
wait.
he's back.
I don't think he's speaking. Huh? Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
Well, anyway, while we're waiting for him to get his computer problems under control,
Yeah.
what are the rest of you gonna do?
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Well.
He just, Philo just shrugs. He says, I don't know.
Yeah, Zarya's already left. So.
Yeah, I love the idea of Philo just like waiting
out.
for like a whole 2 minutes and then going, I don't know.
Yeah, and then realized,
go?
holy shit,
And then-
she's
Well,
already gone.
And said, well, he just looks at you just in case if you ever ask him.
Okay, good.
Okay. Or to avoid the embarrassment
So,
of speaking to
Falcon, this is
someone
up to
left.
you. Falcon, this is up to you. Do you want me to roll deception on that? Because I don't know if you have something up your sleeve for this.
If you like.
Okay, I will make a deception roll to why I am so short.
Okay.
We can discuss this.
Oh, a natural 20.
Wow, fuck me.
I'm
It's
like,
alright.
I'm not even gonna
So
check.
strong.
Not because he rolled a 20, but because, well,
Oh,
height is
no, 'cause he
never
rolled-
a problem. Yeah. But also because of the 20.
Kel was curious, but yeah, no, I believe him. He's just short. Like,
Yeah, he's
that
just
makes
short.
perfect
All right.
I naturally
So,
believe him.
All right. So, what are you gonna do now? Take your armor out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
it
the
fixed.
armor to the blacksmith. Now that I have 3 of them, I'm gonna have the blacksmith, forge a
Make
new
some
one for me.
alteration.
Yes, because
All right. Yeah.
he said to bring him one halves the price. If I bring
Yeah.
2, that cuts the price to none. Yay!
Yeah.
I hope that
Yeah,
works.
that's the solution.
I hope that I convinced him.
So you bring it to him, and he's just like, "It's still half price."
Yeah,
I still have
but-
to put work into this, and I want to get paid for my efforts.
How about if I add this gray sword into, like the bargain, and I put the gray sword onto not the one that's magically enchanted, but the one that's left by the other, you know.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looks at
the
it.
other
He's just
dragon
like,
lord.
he just looks at it. He's just like, that takes a whole 10 gold off of your price.
Well,
I
That's
think that's
something.
a bargain.
yeah, that's something, I guess.
So it's 740 gold instead of 750.
Holy shit.
If you need any more gold, I have some. I have a statuette and a map. I have a statuette that's worth 250 gold.
okay.
We could throw that in.
I have silver equal to 220 gold, so that counts as that adds us to 510. Was that correct?
No, it's less. I'm already doing the math right now. You currently still owe 270.
Okay. Oh shit.
I gave the rest.
Out of character, what is the gold we got from the whole shenanigan of saving the Duke's wife?
Well, I lost the whole 100 gold piece to.
Yeah,
3-2.
I don't know if you were
Okay,
there.
so
Yeah,
you took
3-2.
3-2 robbed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
Oh,
way.
so I only have 2 gold.
No, not
Yeah.
you, but me. I think she returned.
Oh, you.
Oh, she took. I think she took a bunch of other things from you specifically. But
no,
you-
she
you
only,
ended
she
up-
you
only
take from
took
me
gold
then?
pieces
No,
from
but
me,
no, we
yeah.
got the back for you. We found her
Yeah.
haul, and we basically you got your stuff back. She didn't steal any gold. I think she stole like just some like painter's tools and stuff like that. She was gonna like.
Ah, piece of crap. That costs money. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
For Philo,
So-
it is. Yeah. For Sal, not so lucky. The whole gold is gone. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so.
then Philo just says,
Sorry. Go ahead.
he just says, well, with basic math, it seems like we're not getting that plate armor, Sal.
Yeah, that's the part I'm wondering. So a normal plate armor is 800 gold piece, right?
No, normal plate armor without anything is I think 1500.
1500? Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah,
can
Need
always
750.
Well, hey, guys, we haven't actually gotten our reward for stopping the dragon war. Maybe we can get a little bit more gold that way.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. You know what? We will return after we retrieve another possible, reward from the Lord himself. And maybe by that time we can get a plate armor.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Just
Alright,
maybe.
yeah.
Just maybe.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Thanks. And
Yeah.
I just took all the stuff and,
So you,
go to.
yeah, you try to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go to the keep, the guards there stop you and inform you that after your behavior at the feast, you're not allowed back in.
What?
Oh,
Why?
wait, what?
You hid under the table, Kelby.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Basically, it's giving you. Basically, you're gonna get 600 gold, 300 for killing Thorzard, and 300 to keep you guys away.
Okay. That's a fair bargain.
I'm fine with that.
Can you pay a little
That's
bit
a
more?
fair bargain.
No, just kidding.
Hey, if you guys really want us to stay away, you should make that 400 gold pieces. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's,
saying.
yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, there's like, yeah, if you try to break it, he's gonna inform you that if you try to break in, they'll pay you in silver.
Oh no. All right.
Silver tips.
So,
silver tips.
so like,
weapons.
Yeah,
as the
I know.
currency? Okay, let's go.
No.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
no, silver tipped weapons, and he shows you that it's silver
Yes.
plated sword.
Yeah,
I think
we
that's
got the wink, nudge,
Yeah,
nudge.
we got the message.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so you
We take the reward. I mean.
Alright, so you take the reward.
Yes.
So let's see. You still at 270, that would be minus. Yeah, that means you guys still have 330 gold left over to divide amongst yourselves.
All right.
Nice. Okay, so we can get Sal your plate armor.
Nice.
There is one thing that I was hoping to maybe get, but I don't know if they have it. Maybe I could go talk to the blacksmith,
Maybe.
or
Let's do it.
okay.
Let's do it.
I'll mosey on to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys mosey over. You pay it, and he just says, the blacksmith just says, "Yeah, it's gonna take me about a week to get this done."
All right. So I'm gonna mark off. How much does 3 plate armor, heavy plate armor reduces in the price? I just need to calculate the gold I have.
It just says it's still half. Like I said,
Yeah.
this takes time and skill and effort. And I want to get paid.
Yes, I will. And
I love how like Robin's having to like role play. Listen, just pay the money.
I will pay you in the amount we agreed upon, and I'm not trying to skim off anything from you. It's just I have 2 other plate armors. If it's not half price, I want to know how much they're worth, and sell it to you. That's what I'm saying.
It's half. He says, he looks at it, he says, it looks like it just says, I don't know how much I'll be able to give to you until all those adventurers come back from the ruins.
Okay.
Yeah.
So keep them. So keep your plate armor with you, and I'll let you know later.
Okay. Cool. So
I kinda-
removed the gray sword and 1 of the plate armor to reduce the price. I still have 2, which is heavy.
Okay.
All
right. So he's busy. So you hear the Dragonborn hammering away.
Yes.
So
But
what do you do now?
I did. Okay.
No, this is very character.
No, I haven't.
No, you pulled us away.
No.
You pulled us away. No,
I haven't paid
no,
him
no,
the
no.
gold.
You haven't paid him the gold.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still counting on the
pay him.
stuff. I haven't paid him the money he asked. I was like, okay, if you want to work for free.
It's like Falcon needs to like you're trying to calculate, oh, it should be this number, and it's like, oh, it should be this number, right? And it's like just all Falcon needs to do is just pick a random number and say it costs this much, and then it's just like that's not 50%, and it's like, all right, it is now 200 gold more than what I just said.
Yeah.
All right. So in all, I just want to know how much gold pieces I still have left on me.
At this point, it's probably going to be about 110
110
for each of you.
That's left on me. Okay, cool.
Yes, for each of you.
Okay.
Cool.
110.
So currently we each have 110 gold pieces.
Yes. That's
Yes.
it. That's
Perfect.
it for us.
Perfect.
All right. Cal, I think you have something you want to ask?
No, you were getting really mad at that blacksmith guy. I don't feel comfortable talking to him right now. I think he needs a break. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow. We still have a week. He looks really tired. So yeah, don't worry about me.
And I slowly walk away.
I wasn't angry at him. All right.
Yeah.
I was just trying
That
to-
was Kel's. Listen, that's Kel's interpretation.
I know, and this is Sal's like confused state. I was like, I'm not being angry. I just wanted, talk the price. At least that's what I thought. Everything works.
You know what that actually is? That's like the guy who you're the customer arguing with the teller about the price, and I'm the guy who's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a different store.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Yeah, you guys got this.
Nice. All right, let's do it.
I'm out of here.
All right. So what do you do now?
Well, Cal is looking for.
Well, are you guys actually gonna go? Oh, you guys, okay. Actually, if you guys are gonna go to another store, Philo's gonna actually just say, "Hey guys, I got something to do. You guys can do what you want. I'll meet up with you guys again. It's nothing important. I just gotta deal with it."
Oh, okay. All right. We'll be around if you need us.
All right. So Philo goes off. What does Sal and Kelby do? Because Philo's taking Meepo with him.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Kel is gonna look.
I take no one with me. No one with me.
Oh, you.
Oh, he goes
Meepo
by
to stay
himself.
behind.
I'm doing something else alone.
Alright.
Philo, you want me to take Meepo with me?
It's nothing important. I just need to do it. It'll be
Okay.
quick.
Okay, Meepo, just come with me, and we'll leave
Alright.
Philo alone for a bit, okay?
Okay. So.
Thanks,
What does
guys.
Sal and, yeah. What does Sal and Kelby do?
Kel is gonna go look for a guy who can make sticks.
Make
I'm just gonna
quarterstaff.
let him. I'm still confused by how a normal bargaining will be considered as being pissed at blacksmith.
Charisma 8. So I'm going to find a guy who maybe there's a guy who's selling quarterstaffs or something like that.
That would be a carpenter, and the carpenter is currently closed.
I'm going to say the closed sign. I'm going to be like,
Yeah, it says closed. Back closed due to carpenter out to loot the ruins. Back in the jiffy.
dang it. I'm going to sit down, cross-legged, and I'm going to begin to meditate and wait for him to come back. And how long that takes will be up to the dice or up to the DM's plans.
I turn to Cal and I ask, so, you seem like you needed something of a stick, am I right?
Well, I wanted to get a +1 quarterstaff because
What's a
I've been.
+1 quarterstaff?
You see, from my homeland, we refer to magical enchanted items as like +1. I know it's a weird thing. It's a local thing, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So what
So-
does this
so-
plus means?
It means that sometimes you're a little bit more luckier. So when you wield the weapon, so you just naturally hit more often, right?
Ooh.
So that's why we refer to it as a +1.
Okay.
No. So Cal is essentially waiting and seeing if he can get his hands on a +1 quarterstaff. That's all he really wants
Okay.
as a
Like,
possibility.
I look at my javelins as like, okay, and I slowly hide it. I was already reaching out for my javelin, and I was like, okay, slowly put it back into my
Okay,
pocket.
so not snapping the tip off and giving him the stick and saying, "Here you go."
Yeah, luckily I
that's
haven't
not-
do that.
That's not a wait. Is it a +1 javelin?
No.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna
It's a
say
javelin.
I would like. It's like I can tell that you just snapped the freaking javelin apart.
Nope. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? The javelin's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Yeah. Just
It's like-
slowly put it back into my pocket.
Just don't worry about it, Sal. I got this. You've got your plate armor. I'm just gonna see if I can get a stick, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay, you know what? In the meantime, why don't we just go, to somewhere that's relatively quiet and we can see what the sword is hiding? What's hiding in the sword?
So somewhere outside of town.
Okay, if you're gonna do that, I better come with you just in case. And I get up and kind of dust myself up and go,
Yep.
all right, let's go see what the sword does. And I'm gonna go follow him.
All right.
And-
All right.
We found an
Outside of
empty
town?
pot. Yes, outside of the town.
Outside of town, somewhere nice and quiet behind a
Yes.
hill where no one can see it.
Yep.
And you release the thing inside.
Yep.
All right.
Abracadabra. Does that work?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
word.
that's the word.
That is the word.
That's the activation word.
Yeah.
That will be the
Abracadabra.
activation word to release it.
Yeah.
And Alakazam is what causes the essence to be channeled into the blade.
Shazam!
Shazam.
What happens is a fire shoots out of the sword and lands in front of you.
Whoa.
And it forms into a 12-foot tall woman. Kelby
What?
is reminded
What?
of almost of Agnes, except for the fact that this one is much bigger and much more regal looking. She has actual fire for hair.
Whoa.
She has these fancy rings, 10 fancy rings, one on each finger, as well as a heavy gold necklace set with black pearls around her neck. The clothes she's wearing almost like she's dressed almost in clothes similar to Jasmine from Disney's Aladdin, except
Okay.
her clothes are actually look like the woman out of the night sky. You can see stars shimmering on it.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
So.
When she speaks, when she speaks, you can see that her teeth have been filed into interlocking triangles,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all plated with gold.
Whoa.
Sharp gold teeth. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
All right. When you let her out, she says,
Yeah.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know you're not Tarzan. Who are you?
Hi. So, well,
That's like that's a
we
realist.
kind of, we kind of take the sword from the former owner, and who is a really bad person, and we kind of end his life. Whew.
She says,
That sounds not
she
ominous
says,
at all.
good. Now, she says, good. Now let me go.
Are you? Wait.
Ow.
I got this, Sal.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I walk over and I'm like, okay, Miss, sorry, my bad. Miss Fire Lady. Let's start with introductions. My name is Kelby Caster. What is your name?
She leans in close to you, Kelby. Like she actually kneels down and leans in close. She says, if I were not bound to the sword, I would kill you for showing such disrespect to me. You got that, little man?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I just start
That's
stepping
much
back.
better. Yeah,
Step
that's
back.
much better.
Step back.
Yep.
Step back.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover Cal behind my back and was like, so, like what Cal said, madam, do we have the honor to know your name?
She says, she stands up, folds her arms, and says, my name is Scheherazade. Scheherazade al-Bari, an Afridi from the city of Brass.
Oh, she's an Afridi. Hey, maybe it's one of those Afridi from the last campaign. They were nice people.
Yeah, right. They're awesome.
Wonder what happened to them. They're nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
She's
they are
just
good
glaring
people.
down at. Yeah, she's just glaring down at you, and she doesn't really seem to have pupils or irises. Her eyes are just this glowing yellow.
Okay.
Some kind of internal fire is inside of her.
So can you give me? Sorry. Can you give me the typing? I don't know how to type it.
Yeah. What was her
You're cutting
name?
out.
'Cause we want to type it down because this is
Yeah,
important.
this is important. Sword spirits, or is it?
Oh, no.
Me. Hold on.
God. Well, sorry.
Okay.
It's not like I can't hear
Justin's not
Justin.
speaking.
Are
He's
you
not
still with us,
speaking.
Justin?
I don't think he.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm just keeping silent because Philo's doing his thing.
Oh,
right,
okay. Yeah. No. I always get worried because when I don't hear you, my first response is, "Oh God, he's disconnected."
Okay. So.
Never mind. It's all good.
Falcon.
Mm.
Do we have the honor to receive it?
So
in
what
text?
was her? Yeah, we need her name in text so we can
Yes,
write it
it's
down
really
in our
hard.
notes.
I don't know how to type
Oh,
it.
Scheherazade?
Yeah,
Right, one
Scheherazade.
sec.
This shit's
Scheherazade.
hard.
Yes, exactly. Here, I'll give you her name. Full name.
Zah.
Scheherazade.
Oh God.
Oh, that's so
yeah, there's no way. There's no way we're gonna remember that. Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
If you've ever read 1001 Arabian Nights,
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
there we
she's
go.
the narrator. Scheherazade is the narrator of
Okay.
1001 Arabian Nights. Yeah, so
Okay. Lady
yeah.
Lady Alberry. So
Yeah.
how did you came to be like this?
She says, well, there I was traveling around. Looking at this Ashen Plane stuff, and I'm like, this is a great place to set up my own kingdom because it's got connection to elemental fire, thanks to the Ashy dude, and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, I'm jumped by all these half dragons. I try to plane shift out. They use counter spell to stop me.
Oh.
Then they beat the crap out of me and stuff me inside of this sword. And then they give the sword to some big Yahoo. I don't know who he is, and I don't really give a shit. And he gives it to one of his minions. And then the minion, Thorzad, takes me to that tower, and he's constantly like, Scheherazade, cast wish. Scheherazade, I wish for this. Scheherazade, cast wish for that. I'm like, no, I can't cast wish. I'm not that strong yet.
Oh.
I secretly talk in my voice. I was like, if you were that strong, you wouldn't be captured in the first place. Oop, nothing.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Sal,
little man?
Sal, come on, come on.
Nothing really. I was just like this dude thing. Like the boss of Sword Hour seems like a really douchebag. And do you know his name? Maybe.
No, did not get it.
Was he a dragonborn as well?
Yeah, he was a half dragon.
Do you have any specific details of him? A red dragonborn, green dragonborn?
Yeah, I think he might have been red. I don't remember. Look, like I said, I spent most of my time inside of that sword, except when Thorzad took me out to constantly pester me to cast wish.
Okay.
Well, would you be happy to know that we beat the crap out of him?
Well, the literal crap out of his body, sure.
She just says,
Yeah.
Look, I'm just happy. Look, I'll be happy when I'm back home safe and sound. All right.
So what about your plan of, making a kingdom and conquer this land?
Yeah, she says, I'm immortal. I'll get around to that eventually. I'll just wait for these red dragons to go away, or I'll find some way to beat them. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go.
Red dragons?
Red half dragons, you dumb nuts.
Okay. Sorry. I thought it was like red, plural in red dragons. Your words are kind of misleading in a way.
Yes, I love her so much.
Yeah.
This is the thing I wanted.
Yeah, so
Good thing, Filer. Yeah, he would make it worse. You know what? That's fair.
A Brooklyn accented every princess.
Yes.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
Every princess. I know some.
Kel is like, I think she's really scary, Sal. Can you put her back in the sword?
Yeah, I think so as well. You know what? We will have a quick conversation, and yeah, I will just gently invite you back to the sword for just a split second, and
Yeah, it's never for a split second.
well,
And the sword, she turns into fire, and she's sucked back into the sword.
okay. Whew. This guy finger guns.
Kel's looking at you, Sal, and just going, "Oh my god, that was really scary."
All right. Let's go through what we know for now. So the 3D is from the city of Brass. I'm gonna try to history check this or religion. What would it be?
Like, well, what would be for the city of Brass? That would be like a history check, maybe?
Oh no.
History or Arcana?
Oh.
History or Arcana?
History or Arcana. I suck at both. I'll just go for Arcana. It's a 10.
You know what? I'll go for Arcana. I know less.
Yeah.
The only thing Sal knows is that it's a mythological city located on the plane of fire.
Okay. In the plane of fire. All right. So.
Hang on, let me change the server region a bit. This is getting this cutting out is annoying the hell out of me.
Okay. Cool. Shazam!
There we go. Let's try it.
All right.
This should work.
I just look at Sal and I go, okay, so we know that she's from the city of Brass.
And she was originally here because she wanted to conquer the land and be a queen?
I guess.
And then Sorzar has a boss who captured her, so that means he or she may be more powerful. Oh no.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, I think you know what? I think we should just probably keep this quiet, cause I don't know. I don't know about this sword.
Yeah, and I'm kind of afraid that if we let her go, she will just,
Yeah, because she
kill
said that
us.
she was gonna come back and like take over this place, and I have a sneaking suspicion it's not gonna be like a nice thing
Yeah,
for
it's gonna
Ashton.
be a hostile takeover, I think.
Yeah.
right, you know what? Let's just keep it quiet and
Yeah,
not use it until it's absolutely necessary. Like if
Yeah,
Sorcerer's
yeah.
boss shows up and demands the sword, maybe you can just
We can
take it
just
and
give the
let them
sword.
fight.
Just give the sword away. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
no, more like
what-
we just drop her out and let them fight, and then we
Oh,
just, yeah, we just
okay,
run
okay,
away.
yeah.
Oh
Just run
man,
away.
this is so confusing. Why are there so many bad guys? I mean,
Oh, yeah, the world is full of bad guys, man. I guess we can go find Philo and see if he's done
yeah,
doing
we'll
the thing
see
you
what
wanted to
he's
do.
doing. All right.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go find Philo. I'm
All
kind
right.
of, I'm kind of,
You got-
yeah.
All right. You two and Meepo are wandering aimlessly around outside of town. Meanwhile, Philo has managed to find a small bunch of bushes that he's currently sitting in. He's getting ready to perform his ritual to speak with the Fey spirits.
Ooh, very excited. How do we
Yes.
find him?
All right.
No, you don't find him. He has taken very great pains to hide himself from you.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
We just walk around aimlessly.
Yeah, like I said, you're wandering around aimlessly. You're like, Philo, Philo,
Come out,
Hello?
wherever you are.
Philo, come out. We're going to be very angry. We have a new fiery friend, and we're going
No,
to send
no,
him
we're
angry.
not shouting
We're not
that
gonna-
out to the
Definitely
world.
not gonna shout that.
We're not gonna fall for that trick,
Yep.
Falcon. Nice
Nope.
try.
Nice try.
I'll get you soon. All right, Philo. So you begin the ritual, and you make your little offering, and you sit there meditating for a bit. And then you sense that there are Fey spirits nearby, and that they're listening to you.
That close.
What do you-
All right. I guess the first question, the big one I asked. What is the summer's end?
Yeah, you hear whispering all around you as the spirits converse with each other, and then one of them says, "Summer's End is a cursed palace in the Feywild. It's a death trap, holding a creature of great power and wickedness. Summer's End can only be found at the end of summer. The very end.
Of course it is.
It flits around the sky, and the last rays of the sunset of summer before the first moon of autumn."
Philo just looks a bit annoyed, but then he's like, "All right, well, that's really the big question. I guess I just guess this is the second question. Where are my masters? The one who gave me my. Do you know my masters? The one who gave me my Fey spirit, my Fey powers. Do you know where they would be?"
They converse for a bit, and they say, "We don't know.
Great.
Wherever they are, they're not in the Feywild or on this world."
Great. Then he just says,
So,
"Well, thank you. That's all I needed." And he just ends the ritual.
oh crap, he's cutting out.
He ends the ritual and then
He ends the
disconnects.
ritual
No, we
and
could
then
we
he's
could
out.
hear him fine, but now you're cutting out.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Oh.
not you're cutting out, but it seems like you're just having trouble hearing
Yeah.
Justin.
All right,
Yeah,
let me put this in.
Okay, wait.
Hold on.
Let me put this in Sydney for a moment.
We just
Sydney.
swoop around the server. Yes. It's that. I think it's that we all heard you really well.
Yeah, we all heard you. Like there was
Yeah.
nothing happening, but I guess from your end, it was just he was
like,
cutting.
Yeah.
The connection.
All right, so let's see if Sydney works for us. All right, Justin, can you
yeah.
put that?
Actually, since I still have the offering and the magic of the Fae being using to communicate. Here's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop asking questions. Instead, I'm gonna turn the ritual into something that kind of leads to why I lied about keeping my appearance. I use the Fae energy to supply my child form.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. So
But in no means does it make me stop aging. It's just to keep me as a form as a child.
It just
Yeah,
like
just keep-
outer self.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's interesting. All right. Nice.
I do that, and once I'm done, I actually want to sneak into the city. I don't want to make it seem I came from outside, and that's when I want to meet them.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you sneak into the city. You sit and you just wait at the entrance. The town slowly comes to life. Meanwhile, Sal, Kelby, and Meepo return, having been unsuccessful finding Philo. You find Philo sitting near the gates of the town, waiting for you.
Hey.
Well, well, there you are. We were looking all over for you.
Yeah. Where have you
Philo
been?
just gives like a very confused look. Why were you looking for me outside?
We thought you were going, somewhere
I
outside.
We thought it was a nature walk, Meepo blurts out. We thought you were going for a nature walk because you're a nature elf. Elves are nature.
Well, that's true. Well, I was here, so what were
Okay.
you guys doing outside then? Were you looking for me, or
Yeah, that's,
Oh,
that's what we
um,
just said. And also, yes, Carol, you were
oh,
trying to say?
so we may have figured out what the sword has inside of it.
It's an
It's
Ifriti
it-
princess, I guess. She said she's from the city of Brass Place, somewhere in the Fire Plane.
okay?
And
Okay, can I roll history now for the history of brass?
Go. Do it.
Go.
Come
Do it.
on. You got this.
No,
You don't got it.
Philo just thinks a literal city made of brass.
Yeah, that's what makes us confused for a while.
well,
Yes, but
okay.
that's
Here's the thing. She's from the fire plane, and the thing is that it sounded like she kind of came here originally to like take over the place. She seems kind of mean, and she was staring at me like really, really intensely, and that was making me really uncomfortable. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna keep her in the sword
Yeah,
until we can
it's-
Yeah,
figure out what to do.
that's smart. Yeah, just keep her in the sword. If you want to go even the next level, let's just bury her somewhere that no one would find her.
Well, that
Yeah, I think
comes
you're
to the other part. So the sword is not Swarzar's. It's more like his boss gave it to him, and then this boss captured
An Ifrit.
and this Ifriti princess whose name is like
Scheherazade.
Scheherazade. Yes, sorry,
Ceresis.
I just can't. Scheherazade, yes, and just put her in there. So he may be really powerful. I mean,
Well,
we
that's
killed
what
his
we can
troop.
ditch the sword.
well,
I mean, we can.
I'm afraid that's too late because we let one of the guys escaped. So whether we just throw
Oh,
away the sword or not,
Yeah.
it's gonna
Oh
be
God,
pointless.
that's a good point. Or worse, if this person's still out there, they could find the sword again. And they could use it for evil.
Yes.
If anything, we should probably hold on the sword so that it doesn't get into the wrong hands.
More like so we get a bargaining chip if anything happens. Like if
Yeah,
we're
that's
on
smart.
the edge,
Yep.
we can just release her. Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. Okay, but
Yeah,
for
yeah.
now, and I grab Philo, hold him on the shoulder, and I just say, but for now, we're gonna keep the sword a secret, okay?
Yeah.
Sound like a plan,
Yeah,
Philo?
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually, Galbi, as you like go closer, Philo looks really like fresh. Like his hair is more lush. Like he looks even younger.
Ooh.
Like in a sense, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, Kelby kind of looks like you look a little different, Philo. Now that I'm
Thank you. I look really young.
Okay.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, Big
Cool.
Brother's like, yeah, you look young. Like, wow, like really young.
Okay.
Very young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kel is-
I take it as a compliment.
Yeah, and Kel is going to do what Kel does best and awkwardly walk away from the conversation.
Well, this time so is Cell because it's like young or not, it's not the primary concern, guys.
One
Stay
step,
focused.
2 step, 3
Yeah.
step.
And you're out. All right.
Yeah. All right.
So let's get back to where would you guys?
I guess we'd just be going back inside the tavern at least
Yeah,
for
I
now.
think. I mean, we have to discuss things because we don't really have to stay here anymore. We got our
Yeah.
stuff answered.
We've got a week. We gotta wait for the armor. So
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Like Philo just realizes. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry to keep you waiting, but
But I mean,
it's fine.
if Sal gets his armor, maybe I can get a cooler quarterstaff, and then hell, maybe we can even get something. Oh, sorry, Philo. Well, you were knocked unconscious really, really bad last session. We actually found a chime of opening, and I just I pull up the chime and I show it to Philo.
Ooh, what's that?
Well, it's and I hold it in my hand. I'm just like, well, I think you do is you grab it, and without realizing that I'm doing the motions, I hit it, and it's like you hit. Oh, so I hit the chime once by accident.
And then what?
And then does anything happen?
It doesn't do anything.
Well, it's not going to do anything because there's nothing in range that needs to be unlocked.
So my question is that does that mean a use is used?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. And I.
Oh, so it opens stuff.
It opens stuff. Yeah, I should
Be
probably not have hit
careful
it.
with
Ah.
Luckily, there's nothing around that would.
Yeah.
to
Okay,
be
we got really
open.
lucky.
Yeah.
I go really close to Kelby and like I just jump and then whisper something to his ear. It's like,
Okay.
when you get Ignis back, you know what to unlock. Wink.
That just.
Dang.
I don't- I
don't.
don't really. Okay, there's a lot of ways you could interpret that. You could interpret that it's like unlocking a heart, Kingdom Hearts, right? You could just the way. There's another way you could interpret
but
that.
he winked at the very
He winked.
end.
So Kel falls unconscious. I'm just gonna put my hit points at 0.
Philo looks actually really guilty. He's like, I didn't realize that was gonna be that bad. I'm so sorry. And I tried to knock you away.
I'm at 0 hit points. You're gonna need to knock me up with something else.
I cast good berry. I give you a good berry. You're back at
You
1
shove a
HP.
good berry down my mouth.
No, it's more like he tossed a good berry into your mouth. It's like
Yeah. Okay.
like a drop of stone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Philo, that's sure. And I just I think we should just go inside and relax and not think about things, unlocking things. You know what? I don't want the chime. You can have the chime, Philo. The chime's all yours. And I just take it and I run away.
Philo is like, it's all part of the plan.
That was all
No,
part of his
Philo
plan.
No, Philo's like, he's actually looking confused and guilty, and then he just looks at you. I didn't realize that he was,
What did you say exactly? Sal was on the side, totally confused.
I told him he can, since this unlocks things, that he can unlock, once we get Ignis back, he can unlock. You know what, I even forgot what I've said, okay? Just,
I just look at, Philo.
Nothing,
like,
no.
Like I see him for the first time and kind of like, when you see someone with a baby face and says something that's, I was like taking steps away. I was like, oh, okay.
Philo,
You know
wait, no,
what?
not
You know
Philo,
what,
sorry,
Philo?
Saho.
You can keep the
I don't
chime.
think it's not like that. It's not like
alright.
that. I swear.
I believe you. As I was saying, I'm taking step back and faster. You know, like that's. I just like okay. You know what? Keep the chime. And I suddenly realize I have something I want to do. You know, in the tavern. So I
look at the time. It's time for me to go.
Yes, and I will go back. So. Adios! And I run. I turn back and run.
It's Miller time.
Philo looks at Meepo. You're not leaving me too, are you?
Wait, what? Sorry.
Ah, good.
What?
He like puts his arm around Meepo. Anyway, let's talk about Tree Tooth.
Wait, what did
Okay.
what did Meepo say?
I'm
People
not
said
leaving.
like I don't know why they were running.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not leaving. I don't know why they're leaving.
Basically, I just give him like some, some advice, I guess, like basic, and just how to treat a woman, I guess, some things like that.
So terrible. Oh my
I
god.
just don't understand how like Philo's like, hey, I've got great relationship advice. You talk to trees. I've got great advice.
You know,
Totally,
because he got
totally,
wood.
totally.
That's why. He's got wood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Nailed
it. I guess I'm just going into town.
Okay, I got something perfect. Have you heard
Alright.
about the dragons in the dungeons?
Oh, you.
Oh, yeah.
Inspiration for Philo right there.
Yep.
Yay!
Inspiration.
There we go.
Oh, man.
It's good to have Philo back. This is what I
Yeah.
wanted.
All right, so a week is gonna go by. What do you
Nice.
do during that time?
Can
Wow.
I get a +1 quarterstaff? That's literally all I want.
Just want to go to the stand every day. Do you have a plus
You
one
go.
quarter
You can
staff?
get it. You can get an non-magical quarterstaff from the carpenter, but you have to take it to someone else to get it enchanted.
Ooh.
Do I know if there's anyone in town I could get it enchanted?
Oh, the wizard.
Let me check.
The wizard.
Yes, let me see if the wizard can do it.
He probably can.
Because if the wizard can, then I'll try.
Oh,
And he
probably
is the
can, but you're
only
gonna-
source of magic that we know that's,
Yeah, as far as we're aware of.
All right, so let me check how long would it take to make stuff like
I mean, if it's taking more longer than a week, then Kel would probably realize that it would take too long, and he needs to be able, because he's worried about Agnes, so he doesn't want to stay here any longer than
Hello?
he.
Oh,
Hi.
no.
I can hear you.
Falcon.
Philo, you
Sorry,
there?
Philo, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Nope.
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 God damn it! Why is he? And it's only Justin.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is so weird.
That's so weird.
I even switched it to friggin' Sydney because it's closer to him.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it might be just because he's using his phone.
Yeah.
Honestly.
The phone.
I think that's the
connection
real
will be
pro-
bad because if he's using Wi-Fi,
Mm.
then Wi-Fi's are
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
unstable.
So it's probably just this session's gonna be a little wonky in that regard.
It's all right. It's all right. He's hopping back.
Um,
so.
But I mean, but for Kel, he's probably just it's like if he can get it, he can get it. But if he can't, then he's just gonna move on.
Yeah, he can't. It'll take
Okay.
20 days to enchant it.
Oh.
Oh, all right, then don't worry about it. What Kel is gonna do is he is going to practice jumping because he's really bad at it. He's out of practice. He needs to fix that.
All right.
All right.
He's really bad at it. He needs to practice.
Yeah.
All right. Let me check something about that. Business. So rumors. Blah blah blah. I don't know. All right. So a week goes by. What do the rest of you do?
Oh, I am training heavily with Ooh. No.
Justin left. I know.
He's just coming. He's
Yeah,
probably
I know.
reconnecting. Yeah.
He died.
Yeah.
All right. I'm training with my weaponry and hone my senses in order to make myself battle ready, in a sense. So just to be always on, like when I'm training to try to be on guard and aware of the danger that's surrounding me. And yeah, I even built a slight training, court, a really really small one, like.
Training dummy kind of thing.
Just to.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
You're back.
What you guys do? Yeah, what you guys do?
Well,
Kelby and Sal are training. What does Philo do for a week of downtime?
I guess you could say he just with his painter supplies, he just goes around and paints the surroundings and even sells them for money.
Ooh.
All right, yeah. So rather than that, I'll just say that it gives him enough to pay for a stay at the Stumbling Giant without actually having to subtract gold.
Okay. Yeah, and on the last day, Philo's gonna do something. Once again, without telling the others.
Ooh.
So he's gonna go out and do his little ritual thing again.
No, it's just he's not doing anything. He's just grabbing some just basic stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So on
There-
the last. All right,
There
so
was
the
one
last day
thing
of the
that there was
downtime.
one thing that Kel wanted to do, but sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was gonna say. So last day, what did he want to do during that?
Well, no, actually, what it is that it's more that during the week, probably in the evening, while people were getting ready to go to bed, Kel was probably looking at the compass, and he actually had it opened, and it looked like he was looking at something inside of it.
All right.
But that's it. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
For Sal is like
Alright.
quick work on his feet, just like keeping it mobile and mostly that, just training, endless training of times. Yeah.
All right. So the next day, it's just another day in Ashton.
Yeah.
Sal, you're in the market. You're walking by.
All right.
There's not that many people, which is why you're able to hear a little kid go up to his mommy and say, "Mommy, what's a circus?"
Okay.
And mommy's response is, she says, "Don't be silly, honey. There's no such thing as circuses." "Well, but it says circus here." Just let me see. She takes the kid holds out a bit of paper to her. She takes it. She looks at it. She's like, "Let's see. Come to." And then she just lets out this ear-splitting scream.
Do I hear it?
Yeah,
Is that a happy
everyone
scream
hears
or is it
No, it's
a bad
It's a
a
scream?
horror
horrifying
scream.
scream. Okay.
Yeah, it's a horror
Okay.
scream. So, like, a guard comes over, is like, all right. What's the matter? Let me see here. Let me see this. What's this?" He grabs the sheet of paper, he reads it. He's like, "Oh, dear." And then he's like, and then one of the guys another guy comes like, "Hey, what is it? What's that? What's that say?" And he just says when he lowers the paper, you see his eyes are wide open. He's gone completely sheet white with terror.
All
He's
right.
like, "All right, everyone, don't panic. Everything's under control. Eat the women and children first. Every man for himself." He just goes off screaming.
What is happening?
I
Kel is like
have
running
no
around trying to
clue.
figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
me
second
too.
guard picks up. He looks at it. He's like, and he says, he does a quick sign over himself to ward off evil. And he's like, "Everyone, black and white are back."
What?
And then there's just absolute pandemonium as all the townspeople start screaming and panicking.
All right. That's it.
Philo just runs in, probably behind of the group. What's happening? Everyone's screaming.
What is happening around here? What is this?
A wind blows the piece of paper into Sal's face.
Okay. I grab it before it hits my face.
Please.
Oh no.
All right, it's a fancily written paper. Fancily written. It's got fancy writing on it. It says, "Come, one and all, to Black and White's Shadow Circus Spectacular for 1 week only.
Black and white.
One
shadow.
copper admittance for the entire week."
and
and
white.
shadow circus. Okay.
Shadow Circus. That's pretty rad.
Black and white.
Is there like an address?
No.
Yeah.
Ah, with it. Sal, you're not screaming, are you?
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm
But
just
everyone's
looking at it
but the rest of the people are
confused.
panicking. And then another adventurer just shoulders his way through, sees you looking at the piece of paper. He looks at it, and like you guys like, so does this have anything to do with it, what happened here?
Apparently.
Yeah,
why?
apparently people are screaming all over.
Yeah. And then what happens is like another guard comes, just like captain looking fellow, judging by the sash that he's wearing.
Mhm.
He comes over, he's like, quiet! All right, everyone, listen up. We're not gonna panic. We're not gonna scream. We're gonna handle this like civilized people should. By hiding under our beds until this whole thing blows over.
What? I
Good.
go towards the captain. I was like, sorry, captain. So what is this? What is all this? Why are you guys so afraid? And
He says, the last time Black and White came here was 1,000 years ago.
seriously? 1,000 years
And
ago?
the
the
cat,
circus?
he says, but the horror that they brought with them is still fresh in our minds.
What kind of
Yikes.
horror are you talking about?
He just says, he doesn't say anything, he just makes the ward off evil sign, and then he turns, he says, I'm gonna go hide under my desk now.
Well, you can't.
In a few minutes, aside from confused adventurers from the Stumbling Giant, the entire town looks like a ghost town within a few minutes.
Well,
Yikes.
I guess.
Yeah. The other adventurers are like, what's going on? Why are they so
I-
scared about a circus?
I
And
don't
then you
really
see, like,
understand.
blowing in over the wall and more papers. Same thing, same poster. Come to
Okay.
Black and White Shadow Circus Spectacular
All right.
for 1 week only.
All right. I assume that I already picked up the.
Yeah, you got one, but there's others. People are picking. They're looking at it like,
No.
this
I
is
mean
looks
the
interesting.
armor. That's what I'm out here for, right?
You just cut out.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He's just saying the armor.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
He's grabbing the armor.
did I get it? Hello.
You're cutting
Okay.
out again.
All right.
Like every time you're,
All right.
like literally every time you say, like, hi.
Hi.
Every time, Robin. Every time you say, I'm going to go, and it cuts you off.
Okay.
Basically, you were gonna say the armor,
Mhm.
and it was like, nah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, you go. The blacksmith is. So you see him. He's like he's kind of hiding inside of it. He's looking around. It's like, oh, good, you're here. Here, take this. Take
Okay.
it. So he gives you your armor.
All right.
Gives you plate armor. He's like, take it. And then he shuts the door. You hear him like lock about a dozen locks. Pull the blinds over. Then
Yikes.
and then you hear him unlock the door. Then he puts up a sign that says, "We are closed. Come back soon." And he shuts and relocks the door.
Okay. Well.
I'm starting to get the sense that this circus is pretty freaky.
You don't say.
Yeah,
Everyone in
1,000
this town
years?
is running away.
Okay, well, I don't know. Like, should we
What-
go and check it out?
One adventurer just like, well, maybe they've mellowed with age. Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been to a circus before.
Yeah, I think it's all
Me
fun.
neither.
Entertainment.
But
I mean, we could be huge dicks and just leave. And just not go to the circus.
actually, that won't make us dicks because we are on task. Remember? Each of us received the prophecy or whatever that is,
Kel-
and
Kel is like, well,
we
you
all
know
have
what?
someone we need to save. Well, not for me, but
Yeah.
I believe you have.
I'm gonna
someone,
go.
right?
So, as you say that, a raven flies down from the sky and it lands on your shoulders.
Oh, hi. Hello.
It pecks you on the cheek to get your attention, and it points towards the walls of the town.
I look.
And then it flies.
Okay.
It flies towards the wall.
I look at it. I look at the direction he points me at.
Yeah.
What do I see?
You see the town wall.
Okay.
And it starts cawing it frantically to you and then pointing its beak over the wall.
Oh.
Ooh.
I follow its advice. It's silent
I will follow Sal.
Yeah.
I will
Alright, so
follow
what are you gonna do,
them.
Sal? Alright, what do you do, Sal?
I just take a look at the direction he points. Well, it
Uh,
points.
You're just gonna kind of just stand there and say, "What is it, boy? What do you see?"
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna do that. That's what I'm doing.
Alright.
Do I roll
Then,
or do I just...
No, because after a few minutes of just standing there saying, "What are you doing, boy?" The raven flies off, and then like 3 seconds after it flies off, you see this mist just start boiling over the top of the town.
Alright, great.
Well,
You know what? Let's
I-
regroup at the... Let's go back at the tavern and then just, so we have a structure we can...
Yeah. Yeah, the rest of the adventurers are like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go back to the stumbling giants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
let's.
they're-
I'm starting to not liking the looks of this. So I'm gonna go back to the. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, yeah. Everyone
We
returns.
run.
They shut the door. They all run. Everyone piles inside. They shut the door. They start barricading the door.
Yep. Alright. We run inside, barricades the door, and I try to find Granny. Wow.
Yeah, Granny.
Yeah, is
Mags
Granny even scared?
Yeah, Granny Mags is locked in her is inside her own private room.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's holding.
If she's scared,
Yeah, she's holding something. You can see that she's praying under her breath to a little shrine.
Hey, Granny.
oh god.
Alright, fine. We'll just guard the room, I guess. I don't want to bother
Alright.
anyone. Especially they are so
Yeah.
frightened. Probably not.
Yeah, all the adventurers are kind of on edge. But as the initial terror wears off and the mist fills the town, the adventuring parties start organizing. They get a little guard roster going. So most of the adventurers just sit down. They try to relax as best they can.
Yeah, just...
But everyone's still pretty shaken up about this.
I just picked one side of the window and with the barricades of the, doors,
Yeah.
the tables and all that, and stand just a few feet away from it, but close enough to look at the hall, to peek through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, when you look through, you see, like the mist just keeps swirling. Occasionally, like half suggests shapes of something. You're not quite sure what it is. Like your mind is kind of filling in the blanks and imagining like humanoid figures doing acrobatic stunts
And
or strange creatures rearing away from someone armed with a chair and a whip.
Okay. Seems like nothing.
It's weird, but this mist lasts all day and well into and through the night. The next day, the mist drains away, and as far as you can tell, the town looks normal.
Well, for me, I'm gonna just sit there and stand guard because I think something like that's not gonna be nice if it gets on the whole town so scared. So yeah, I'm gonna stand guard.
Yeah, I don't. Philo, if this was anything else, he'd be like, haha, let's go outside. But now he's like, nah, yeah, let's just stay inside.
yeah, I mean, the mist has kind of dissipated, but like Kel is just trying to talk to the granny and to say, okay, Granny, I don't mean to disturb you, but can somebody please tell us what's going on? Like, I don't understand what the circus is all about.
Granny Mags just says, "Well, dearie, 1,000 years ago, the circus came to Ashton,
Okay.
and it was a horrible time. The circus had to be driven off by a brave band of adventurers. We're not exactly sure what it was, what they did. We all we know is that they did something bad and they had to be chased away from town, and we've been scared of it ever since. We all thought it was just a myth, but apparently it's not. It's very real.
So
Okay.
you guys don't know what it does. No, sorry, what it did.
No, we
And
don't,
you
dearie.
have no records on what they are. Like,
Okay, well, okay.
Nope.
So okay. Do you
Hey, Sal,
do
I
you
got-
have the sorry, Cal. You go ahead. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Kel, like it's like,
Well, if you're saying that a group of adventurers scared them away, then maybe we can ask them to leave.
Yeah, that would be nice, dearie. Why don't you go do that? I'll just be hiding in here.
I would like to ask, who are those Avengers? Well, sorry, who are those?
well, the adventurers were probably they don't remember. It was a vague kind of story, so
Okay.
I'm getting the feeling that those
Says,
adventurers.
Don't
sorry.
remember the names. They called themselves the Blades of Light because they all had sun swords and knew how to use them.
Okay, so I'm gonna open up my divine sense.
Ooh, an army of virals.
Yes.
Yes. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
You open up your divine
divine
sense,
sense.
and you do not sense anything.
Seriously? Nothing?
Nothing
Was it like,
undead, nothing solid, nothing fiend. Not within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
But it might be on the other side of the wall. You can't sense what's past the wall.
Maybe.
Yeah.
For now, I don't sense anything. I turn to Cal and I continue saying, "Well, if the legendary adventures they have sun sword, well, I'm gonna do an Arcana check." What is a sun sword? What the fuck?
It's a sword with a blade made of
that's-
light.
Okay.
Vero Lycoid, the legendary thief, once used one.
Oh, that's the sword. Yes. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I shared that with the group, and I was like,
Okay.
I don't. I
Well,
don't
they
think that's
must
the
be
brightest-
really strong then.
Sorry. go
Well,
ahead.
I mean, I think that we can scare them off. I think if we go there and, I mean, Sal, you're so big and strong and you got that shiny new plate armor, and Philo, you're Philo. So I think we'll be fine.
And you can punch things in the face.
Yeah, exactly. So I think if we work together, go up to this circus, shadow circus of black and white, we can scare them off, and then everyone will be happy.
Yeah, I'm down. Seems like it's something we have to do anyway.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
I love how
I
it's like.
think you
Cal's
have a
right.
point, Cal.
Yep.
You're
Thank you.
Philo looks to the other adventurers. So, do any of you want to go with us?
A couple of them will. They're just like, okay, let's go see what's up with these losers.
Okay.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good
Yeah,
job,
let's
Philo.
do it.
High five.
Yeah.
And then I shout, and once we're done with this, we're gonna make the Lord pay for it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
cause as much collateral damage as we can. It's not coming out of our paychecks.
Yeah, and then like Philo just like whispers to you guys, "Oh, they're so totally gonna get wrecked by the mayor," and then he just continues on.
Oh man.
Oh, Philo.
I faced.
All right,
that
I'm gonna follow him, and I guess we're gonna make our way to the circus.
Yes.
All right, as you leave. All right, hang on. Give me a moment here. I'm gonna try to find something here. One sec. All right. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna use this one. As you leave the town, you just as you leave the town, you see that about half a mile outside of town are tents, massive tents, like big enough to hold dozens and dozens of people. These tents are striped black and white, not like the bright color you'd expect from a circus.
Oh.
Okay.
There's also a bunch of smaller tents and wagons, a whole bunch of wagons parked around nearby and around these tents. And you can see as some of these tents are just like seem to be setting themselves up
Oh.
Ooh, like magically?
magically. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
I just
Alright.
have my quarterstaff at the ready.
Yeah, me too. I have my weapons ready. The
All right.
swords.
And you just
I
approach.
have my stick ready. Oh no, I don't have a stick. Sorry.
The
I
stick.
have my scimitar ready. I'm sorry, scimitar. I forgot I'm not the stereotypical druid. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like you had that bit
Yes.
ready to go.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall it. I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
fall into
gonna
the
do.
stereotype. Yes.
I'm not gonna be the druid that has orange hair and antlers.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
But
come over
orange
here
hair and no antlers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So you approach these tents and the other adventurers, like you huddle together in a big group. You approach the tents, you look around, so you can see and when you peek inside the tents seem to be empty.
Okay.
Like there's nothing there. And when you actually go observe one of these tents getting set up, you don't see anything. And Sal, if you use you can use divine sense if you
Yeah,
like.
I'm gonna use divine sense. Absolutely. What do I sense now?
Okay, let me. Actually, no, I need to double check this. I don't think.
A Lich
You
King
can
came
say-
out of the shadow, and we're all dead.
No. The tent falls on top of you, and you're tangled up. You're not dead, but you're just tangled.
What?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No.
No!
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No, it's not a. All right, I just needed to check something. You don't sense anything.
Again, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
All
It's
right.
weird. Like, what is going on here? This is a very ominous little place. Yeah. They also notice that there's signs that are set up advertising various attractions.
There's
Like,
light in the
fortunes.
tent, right?
Oh yeah, coming from the sun that filters into the tent through the cloth into the tent.
Okay.
Okay.
There's also signs advertising such colorful attractions as fortune telling or get sketched with a dead slad
Yeah.
or drench the wench.
Get a tattoo. Yes.
Yeah, tattoos for sale.
Yeah.
So whipped cream candy, and all other colorful carnival names. But there doesn't seem to be anybody here.
I just keep. Kel just goes, "Hello."
Yeah, you look around. You turn around one tent, behind one tent. You see a little man sitting there, just staring out at the endless horizon of the Ashen Plains. This is not. He's a dwarf, not like the fantasy dwarf, but like Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones dwarf,
Oh, okay.
like a
Okay.
shrunken, deformed human.
Okay.
All right.
He's just wearing this big, gaudy jester's outfits, poofy sleeves and pants. Except it's striped black and white. He's got the jester's cap on and everything. Like every inch of him is covered with cloth. His face, over his face, he wears a mask with the black and white face drawn on it. So like just a big, happy, smiling face. And he's got an accordion strapped to his arms. Like there's metal cups that actually fit over his hands and his forearms
Okay.
that hold the accordion in place. He's just kind of sitting there, just staring out at the horizon.
Okay. Hi. I walk towards him, like since there's no one else
Yeah.
around here. I was like, hi. So, you guys are scaring the townsfolk. So, would you be like so kind and leave this town to its peace?
The little man just gives a sigh, just gives the accordion this half-hearted squeeze.
Okay. Anything else coming from him?
He just doesn't react. He just kind of just sits there and stares.
Do I think the accordion is magical in any way?
Make an Arcana check. See if you can remember anything.
I'm gonna
No.
Arcana check. I have no clue. I'm so
It
down.
could be magical, but you
I'm so
can't tell if it is.
Yeah.
It could be magical though.
Ooh.
What does Philo think?
He thinks it's likely that it's not. There's no markings on it or anything to indicate that it might be.
Philo's gonna walk beside Sal's like, hey, you have to leave.
He gives another sign, gives another half-hearted squeeze on his accordion.
Okay.
He just looks at everyone, and then he just smiles and actually not smiles. Sorry, that's a bit kind of like not his character. I'm sorry. Just Philo smiles a lot, but not in this situation.
But not in this
Yeah.
situation. Yeah.
This thing is meanwhile, this guy's with his mask. He can't do anything but smile.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because his mask has a big smiley face on it.
Yeah, Kel is just really nervous, but you see him kind of just take a deep breath, and he's walking past Sal.
I want to roll perception to see if there's anyone hiding, like around this tent, not just
Make a
him.
perception check. Make a perception check. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh come on, that's a
Oh.
6. That's already
You-
plus 10.
Oh, okay. With a
Oh,
plus-
okay, that's
oh,
not so great.
Then that's
All right, you hear footsteps approaching from
From
around
where?
the tent.
Is it dark around here?
No, there's light coming through the tent.
I'm sorry.
Is it
Yeah, you
is
can hear
it
them
dim
coming
light
from
or
around,
bright light?
somewhere around the tent.
Is it not like is like the light around us dim or bright?
Connecting. You're cutting out.
Oh, okay. So.
God damn it.
Right.
Well, I mean, it sounds like
Justin? Sorry. Go. Like it's cutting out to Falcon's side, so maybe you can, try to reconnect.
it's either
I'll reconnect.
yeah,
It's
no,
not
Falcon can
following
reconnect.
Yeah.
It seems consistent if Falcon just reconnects, then we're back.
Dang, I want it to be cool. If it was dim light, I would be like, produce flame. Get up, stop hiding from the shadows.
Produce flame, just light the
But
tent
it
on
doesn't.
fire.
But it doesn't make sense if it's bright already and I produced flame. It's like, dude, it's already bright. Shut up, it's just for show.
Well,
No, I'll
around
still
the-
do that. Yeah.
Well, around the tent, two tall figures,
How tall?
about 6 feet tall. Both of them are wearing top hats. Both of them are dressed in ringmastered outfits.
Okay.
Yikes.
The first one is his outfit is entirely white.
Okay.
He's also he's also not wearing a mask. His looks like an elf of some kind. You're not sure, but his hair and his face and his eyes are all completely white.
Okay.
The other one is dressed completely in black. Unlike his white companion, this black one, he's the black ringmaster. He is wearing like leather gloves and a tight leather mask over his face, so you can't tell anything about his identity underneath them.
Okay.
Every inch of him is covered, and when he gets close to you, you can see that the only way that mask would fit the way it does is if he had no nose.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, the black ringmaster, you hear him just spreads his arms in a gesture of like relief and combination of relief and frustration. And he says, "Biffo, old boy, that's where you've been. Come on, we've been looking all over for you."
Wait, sorry, what did he say?
Who is he talking to?
The
He
dwarves
just
that
all
were-
of you. He just pushes past you. He goes over. He pulls the little man who's sitting there
Yeah.
up to his feet, dusts him off. He's like, "Come on, what are you doing? You've got to get ready. We have a show tonight."
Wait, is he holding me or is it another guy?
No, the dwarf.
No,
He's
it's
holding
the
the
dwarf.
dwarf.
Okay,
The dwarf.
thank
Yeah.
God. I was so
Yeah.
confused.
It just grabbed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's just dusting him off, and then he seems to notice you for the first time. He says, "Oh, there you are, Biffo, I see."
You guys. Like
you
I-
guys
Like I
need
said
to
before,
leave?
yes. You are scaring the townspeople, and that is.
You're scared of the townspeople?
Yes.
What are you? Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about our predecessors, aren't you?
What?
Operator Cecil?
Yeah.
Our predecessors, you idiot! You know, the ones who were in charge of the circus before us. The original black and white, or the previous ones anyway, the original ones have retired long ago. They're living like kings now.
Oh.
Can I insight check to see
Yeah,
if he's
me too.
lying?
Same.
Make an insight check with disadvantage.
Seriously?
Disadvantage. All right,
Because
11.
he's,
And
he's wearing...
I have guidance, so
Nice.
18.
Alright.
Yeah, 18.
14, because it's with disadvantage. 14.
No, he rolled a 15.
No, he rolled a 3, so 15 plus 3
yeah, 15
would be.
plus 3, so it's 18.
No, the 18 was me, so I rolled an 11.
Oh, sorry. There. All right. So you want to see if he's lying about what happened? Well, he's not lying. As far as you can say, you don't think he's
Oh,
lying.
okay. Dang, I should have said, are they still evil? Okay.
All right. So he's just like, so I see you wanted to be the first in line for our show. Well, rest assured, we will be having our little show tonight. And I invite all of you to come. It's just one copper for the entire week. It's a steal at that rate.
think
What
I'll
are your
pass.
acts?
I think I'll pass.
He says, "There's one of our acts. Well, let me see here." And he thinks for a moment.
Oh my god.
I'm
Well,
looking.
if
I'm
you
pulling
were
up
a
the document.
circus-
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm pulling up the
I-
document. He says.
Okay.
He says, "Well, normally a circus does all of its acts in one night, but we discovered that we can actually spread the fun out over an entire week. So each night we dedicate our little performance to different acts. So the first night we're going to have some clowns, some slapstick humor, as it were.
Oh, I hate
Humor.
this. You heard
Yeah,
Sal
humor.
mutter in
You
his
know, like,
voice.
like
Sal, so that means you hate
strips,
me?
the rugs pulled out from under them, all kinds of fun stuff. It's fun for the whole family.
No, they're
Philo
not.
looks like hurt. Philo looks hurt, puts like a hand to his chest. Sal, so that means you hate me?
No, I mean the actual. Oh, forget it.
On the second night, we have more slapstick, more tricks, more performances, but it's all food-based. So you have people juggling actual pies, spinning actual pies on a stick, juggling apples, all kinds of stuff.
I see, but what the people in this town, they don't.
Yes, I know. Well, you're the adventurous type, are you? We're not responsible for the acts of our predecessors. So you're the adventurous type. Why don't you come here, enjoy the show? Tell the townspeople they've got nothing more to fear from us.
Yeah, Philo actually gives a copper.
I'm gonna whisper to Sal.
Excellent. We have our first customer for the night, Mr. White. What do you think of that? And Mr. White just nods. He just nods, looking
Cal,
at
you
you
were
all.
trying to
I'm seeing that and Philo heading towards them. I'm going to walk over to Sal and say, well, we might as well go just to see if what they're saying is true. I mean, if they're lying, then we can make them leave.
I'm just afraid that by agreeing upon this deal may have been sort of a trick because, you know, like devils or stuff of evil may have been implied
Okay.
here.
Well, how about this? You can stay out here, and me and Kel will go. Me and Philo can go check it out. And if we think anything suspicious, we'll call for help.
You know what? I'll stick with you guys because I don't think you guys will be able to reach out.
You don't have the confidence. You don't think I'm not confident in you guys to be able to solve this on your own.
No, it's more like I'm afraid that when you guys needed the help, you won't be able to call out because like
Yeah.
surrounded or shit.
Yeah.
So
Kel is gonna walk up to one of the two guys.
I grab Philo actually, and I was like, Philo,
Hey, what? I already paid.
no, I whisper in his ear, you know what? Pay for us. I'll pay
Oh,
you back.
sure. Wait.
I'll pay you back. But
Okay.
for now,
Okay.
pay for us.
And he pays 2 more copper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going in.
Yep.
All right, he says. Mr. White, Mr. Black takes it. And he says, "Excellent! I look forward to seeing you all there. This is going to be a spectacular circus. Like I said, just attend, have some fun. Have some fun. It's take a load off. Any worries you have, just forget that verb. 1 week only. Who knows? You may even find what you're looking for here. We got all kinds of stuff."
Yeah, I guess that sounds fun. And Kel will start walking towards him. He is kind of hopeful that maybe they're just a completely normal circus and that there's nothing evil about them whatsoever.
Yeah.
Definitely. As you walk closer to him, you get the sense that this guy, that Mr. Black and Mr. White, might be able to help you.
Me?
I'm not sure. Yeah, Kelby. You're not sure what the sense is, but you just have this feeling that they might be able to. You're not sure.
Okay. Good to
If
know.
they can, though.
Alright. What are we facing here right now? So, are they leading to a show right now?
They're getting prepared for it. They're getting everything set up.
Yes.
Yes, I know
Yeah.
the casino scene.
It's like,
I remember
this is so fun. We're never gonna leave, and yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna stay here.
Wait a
forever.
minute. We were here for 1 night, and then it's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Oh no, it's Summer's End.
Oh, that's convenient. Yes.
That would be convenient, but no. Summer's End is a death trap. It's meant to keep
Thank
something
you.
locked in. You're welcome. Anyway, so Mr. Black is just going to usher you away. He's going to say, "Well, go back and tell your friends. You know the ones who didn't come with you. Tell the townspeople, tell everybody that they have nothing to fear from Black and White Shadow Circus Spectacular."
Well,
We've
we'll
got to-
probably see it first, and then
Of course. Go right ahead. They can pay later. And at the end of the night, the 7th night, we will be doing all the acts that we did earlier. We'll be doing them all then, so they won't miss a thing.
Okay.
Well,
Sure thing.
yeah, that's very nice of you guys to do that.
Of course it is. We're trying to rebuild our circus's reputation here. Now go on, go. We'll be done by tonight. Don't worry. Come back at around, I don't know, say midnight. We'll be starting the show at 3 in the morning. Get some sleep. You're going to need it.
Oh, okay. So come back at midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, midnight. Stroke of midnight. Stroke of 12. The witching hour. Whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Kel is like a little on edge, but he's like, yeah, okay. We'll come back at midnight. We'll see. We'll see you then.
Just like, all right. Well, let's give it a try. We'll come there. One of
Alright,
this.
slowly.
Are we allowed to bring our weapons?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to bring our weapons to the show?
That's a
Mr.
good
Black-
question.
Yeah.
Mr. Black says, "Well, if it helps you feel comfortable, think of it like a security blanket. So if you want to bring it, you can."
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Yep.
That's nice. Yeah, totally. That's nice. Oh, look at that! A check-in before this big door. I wonder.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right.
All right.
And
What are
then
we
he
facing now?
ushers you off. Sal, I'll let you make an Arcana check if you like.
Right. 17.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
You don't know about Mr. Black, but you think Mr. White might be a Shadar-kai.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right.
I think I have a
slowly back up.
suspicion.
I slowly.
I have a suspicion of who Mr. Black might be.
You'll have to send me your suspicions. I'm insanely curious to know what you think.
Or
All right,
how
so you're
much
going
he can fit into your suspicion. He can probably buff his
How much I can-
character. It's like I'm gonna
These
use
guys
your
don't
idea.
need buffs.
Yes.
All right, so I might if it's a good idea, I might use it. You guys return to the stumbling giants.
Yes. All right. Carefully back away from this whole.
Yeah, you hear them talking to each other quietly.
What do I hear?
They're talking in Elven.
I know
Make a perception check if you want to make I want to hear exactly what they're saying.
Okay. Just so you know, I know Elven, so.
I know.
Ooh.
All right, that's good enough. You hear Mr. White asking Mr. Black, "But what if some of them refuse to come? What do we do then?" "Oh, don't worry about the thing, Mr. Black. If the adventurers will not come to the circus, then the circus will come for the adventurers."
I lift
He
my
pats him on the
eyebrows
back.
for a sec.
Yeah,
and
Mr.
then-
Black pats Mr. White on the back, and they both walk off together.
Okay. I
And
make
then you hear
sure-
them discussing about how they can get all these attractions set up before midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Is that all I hear? That's it.
that's all you hear.
All right. I follow. I usher the group kind of leaving the tent until
Yeah.
I feel like it's the right range that they wouldn't hear us no matter what. And I tell the group, including the other adventurers, I was like,
Yeah.
so they're very confident in, them performing to the town, because it's like, as they were saying, they were like, if we don't come to them, then they'll come to us. Oh
Yeah.
my god, the sorry, just
I look at Sal, and I say, well, if it sounds like they're gonna come to us, even if we don't come to them, it's probably for the best if we go. Because if they are evil, then they could end up in the town and do a lot of damage.
yeah.
Be better if we just left the town, tried to deal with them there. Or maybe we're just overthinking this altogether. Like maybe they're just a bunch of weirdos.
I don't.
That's putting it mildly, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're not just weirdos. They're
freaks.
they're freaks. Okay,
Yeah.
but I don't like calling people freaks. That's a kind
Well,
of
I don't think Mr. Black had a nose. That's
Okay,
not
that-
normal, dude. And did you
that-
see Mr. White's eyes? Those are like the eyes of a dead man.
Okay, yeah, you bring a
dead
good
blind man.
you get a good point,
Shut up,
but listen,
George.
I don't like calling people names. All right, unless
It's all
they
right.
deserve
It doesn't matter right now. We just need to figure this out one way or another. We need to keep this town safe. Because yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sal's like,
All right. Well, I look at Sal and I say, look, well, we still got to midnight, so let's prepare. Let's get ready.
Yeah. Let's.
And yeah, let's go back. Let's go back for now.
Yep.
Alright,
I do
So you
that.
return to town. You return to the Stumbling Giants.
All right.
What do you do to prepare for the night?
You know what?
Do you know if I could get some potions?
I'm actually gonna cast ceremony.
Go talk. Yeah, go talk to the wizard. See if he's in there, because the golems are still patrolling around the tower.
All right.
talk.
Can I go find the wizard?
Yeah, you go knock on the door. The wizard's like, "Yes, what is it?"
Hi,
"Oh,
it's me.
you.
It's
Come
me,
to break
Kelby.
more of my windows, have you? Oh no, wait.
No,
that was your
no.
friend. What do you
I
want?
he's about to say, I didn't.
Do you have it? Do you know if you have any potions on you?
I do.
Just-
Do you have 200 gold?
I have a statue that's worth 200 gold.
Yeah, let me see the statue.
I show him the statuette that I got from the tower.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, that's good enough. And he shuffles off, comes back, he snatches the statuette out of your hands and gives you a potion. He's like, "Is that all you wanted?"
Yep, that's it.
Is it just a potion of healing?
Just a potion of healing.
Nice.
All right, cool. All right, put it in my pocket.
All right. Yeah, right. Yeah, good. Now go away. This circus thing is giving me the creeps. I don't even know what it is. Here.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out. And I
Yeah,
just,
he's like,
I
"Come on."
leave to go.
Yeah.
We
He
will.
shuts the
We will in
he
the
shuts the door.
future. All right.
yeah, he shuts the door. All right. So there's nothing more to do but wait until midnight, then I guess.
Yeah.
I will try to do something.
You were gonna cast ceremony, you said?
Yes. Do I? If I take a long rest before midnight, can I get it back? Can I get my spell slots back? If it's not, then I won't do it because I have a
Yeah.
bad feeling about this.
What are you gonna do?
I want to turn holy water, like blessed water.
All right, so you wanted to create holy water. Okay.
Yeah. If it's possible for me to get a long rest before, midnight.
Yeah.
Well, if you come find me, I can get you 10 gallons of clean water.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna actually.
All right. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna reach out to Cal, and I was like, Cal, so the circus is giving the creep. All right, so
Okay.
I will.
Yeah.
I will try my best to, try to protect us. So I'm gonna need 10 gallons of water from you.
Okay, yeah, you got it. And I'm gonna use my Gensai feat, which is call to the wave, and I'm gonna use create or destroy water,
All right.
and I'm gonna make 10 gallons of clean water in is there like a barrel or a bucket?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a barrel from the bar. Just a
Okay, we
empty barrel.
find a barrel from the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just gonna so there's like a sort of like a current of water starts to spiral around Kelby's arm, and he kind of creates it and drops it into the barrel.
All right. That way, I will cast the spell, and I will do blessed water to the whole barrel.
All right. So now you now have a barrel of blessed water.
Yes, that's what I will do.
That's all we need.
I'm gonna find some canister in order to scoop waters out of it. So I was like, all right. So I sealed up how many? So 10 gallons. So how many canister
Well,
can I fill?
Well, you don't have that many. How many did you have?
Yeah, so you could probably fill you would probably have a bottle from one of your explorer
like
pack
the
or dungeon
water-
pack.
Yeah, I have a water.
You're gonna be able to bring like at least a bottle full of holy water. That's essentially what you're gonna be able to do. Just one bottle.
I'm gonna ask for Granny Meg to give me a canister. Well, 3 for
Yeah,
you
she
guys
gives you
as well.
3.
Yeah, and I pay
She'll
her.
give you 3.
How much is it?
Yep. Oh. It would probably be. She's just gonna actually give it to you for free at this point because whatever you do, have to do to get these guys out.
Okay.
Yeah, she probably exactly.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
that's probably the
So
case.
So for the purposes of this, do we each have like a bottle of holy water each?
You each have a bottle of a canister of holy water.
Yeah.
Holy water.
All right.
Okay.
So, all right. So midnight's gonna roll around.
All right.
Holy water can. That's it.
And we'll make our way to the circus.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, let me. See the very cool thing. Just one.
Oh, by the way, I also pay for the ceremony cost because it's 25 gold piece for the cost. So yeah.
All right.
I already.
All right. You go to this. All right. So you go to this. You already paid and everything. Good.
Yes.
You go to the circus.
Okay.
And the circus has been lit up very cheerfully actually not cheerfully, more like starkly, by lights. They got like torches and lanterns hanging out in front of the tents. Signs lit up. They got people, all of them wearing the same smiling masks. Except each smile has been designed differently. Each mask has different decorations. You don't think that any mask any two masks are alike.
Okay.
The only person you see here who is without a mask is Mr. White, who's just wandering around, making sure everyone's having a good time. And you guys do, and it is, in spite of yourselves, it is a pretty fun time. The people who are in charge are very cheerful. They're a very cheerful bunch, surprisingly.
Okay.
And the carnival games they have are very amusing. Like the Drench the Wench thing, that they actually have had a performer dress up like a wench, except for the fact that she's wearing the mask over her face. And you have to basically, it's like the dunk tanks. You throw something at the target. If you hit the target, you drench the wench.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So it's in spite of yourselves, it's fun.
Okay.
There's one tent though that's shut. It's got the light in front of it indicating that it's open, but the flap is shut.
Ooh.
It's basically, it's got a sign over it that says Dust Witch Fortune Telling. Answers answered, mysteries unraveled, futures revealed.
I
You guys want to
will go.
enter?
I will go towards it. Maybe we'll get more. Maybe we'll get more concrete answers from this.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe.
You, Kelby, you open the door. You open the flap of the tent, and like this gust of wind blows out from inside, and it blows dust into your face. You start coughing and sneezing because of it. Yeah. It's basically think Sylvana's worst nightmare.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The dust. The
Yeah.
whole unclean.
Oh, the
Yeah.
whole unclean thing. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, you look inside. You peer inside. The whole thing is dimly lit by a single candle. And there's a Shadowkai woman in there. And Sal recognizes her as a Shadowkai anyway. She's not wearing a mask. But her face is heavily tattooed enough that it looks like she might as well be. Like her face is tattooed in a similar pattern, similar to what the masks the other people are wearing, the other performers are wearing outside.
Okay.
You see that she's shuffling a deck of cards very slowly, very deliberately. She's wearing, her hand, she's got tattoos, spiderweb tattoos across her hands and fingers. Even her fingernails are tattooed.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Even
she's wearing
her
like heavy.
have tattoos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She's even. She's wearing a dusty black wedding gown, complete with the veil over her face, so you can barely make out her face in the light underneath.
Okay.
And she looks up at you. She says, "Let me check." She looks up at you. She says, "So, you come here to see the fortunes of the Dust Witch, eh? What is it you seek about the future? Please come in."
I walk in.
Yeah, you see 3 seats in front of you. She says, "I was expecting you. Please sit and tell me what you seek to know about the future."
I'll sit down.
She starts shuffling the deck one card at a time, very deliberately. And she does. She looks at you and says, "What is it you wish to know, Kelby Castor? You wish to find Agnes?"
Yeah, and as soon as she says that's like, yes, I want to find Agnes.
Wait a second. How does she know your name? You didn't tell her at all.
She looks at you and says, "I am the Dust Witch, Salvatore. I know everything." And she's still shuffling one card at a time, very slowly. So, you wish to find out.
Go ahead.
I look at her and I say, I just want to find Agnes.
She smiles and she says, "It's not finding her, that's the problem. It's retrieving her."
What are you talking about?
She says, "You're never doing it without help."
I don't understand. Where is she? The oracle said she was in shadow, like a flame just flickering.
She picks up a card and she just looks at it, just smiling, and says, "Yes, she would have done anything to save you." And she did. She did. And she just goes back to shuffling the deck.
I think I know what that means. I'm gonna make an insight check to see if Kel knows what that means.
Make an insight check.
Do it.
What are you trying to figure out?
I think Kel is starting to think that she's implying that she's dead.
She looks and she says, "No, don't worry, she's still alive, very much alive." But she's not, she had to, like I said, she had to sacrifice much to get to you, to save you.
What was she saving me from?
She puts the card deck down and she just looks at you and says, "There's one out there who can see all possible futures." And at one point, he saw that all possible futures led to you killing him. So, he was preparing to kill you first. But Agnes, he offered a way out. She offered anything in return for Joe's life. And she saved your life. Very simple. You should be proud of her. Not many people will do that. And then she goes back to one card at a time, as always.
Kel is just looking at her, very serious. It's just, what is this person who wanted to harm me? What is his name?
She pulls out a card. And when she looks at her, she squints. She even lifts up her veil to get a better look at it. And she shakes her head. And says, I cannot tell you that. It has been obscured by the mists.
Kel is very, very, silent and quiet and uncomfortable, and he doesn't know how to feel about this info.
He says, if you really want her back that badly, you should find your ancestor.
Then I will. I'll find this ancestor no matter what.
You don't know what the ancestor is, do you?
No, I don't. Do you?
Of course you don't. Yes, of course I do. Your average genasi is descended from one of the great genies of the inner elemental planes. You
Okay.
happen to be you are a water genasi, so that means you are descended from a Marid.
A
You need
Marid.
to find that Marid, yes. Find him. And get him to help you.
Would you know where I need to start? Maybe a location, a place to go?
She pulls out a card and she looks at him. She says, yeah. He's inside the city of brass, bound to a magic aquarium inside one of the poshest treasure hoards.
Just checking what a Maret is. If so, no.
Yeah, a Marid is like the opposite of an Afridi.
Okay.
Yeah, the Afridi have absolute command over fire. Marids have absolute command over water.
I see.
They look like fish people,
Ah.
basically. Big, happy fish people who wear pantaloons.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I just look at her and I say, then I'll go to the city of brass. I'll find this Marid.
she says, you're never breaking into their vaults alone.
I know. But I've got
You have friends, but they're not going to be enough. There are other friends there. They'll help you. And she just goes back to shuffling and says, what about you, Sal? Why are you so worried about your mentor?
Sorry. Sal clears his throat. Actually, I'm clearing my throat, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
So I was like,
tell me in your words. I already know why. Just tell me in your words.
in my words of what exactly?
What do you hope to find?
I don't know exactly. For the prophecy,
It's
bit of
said
a
3
mumbo
verses.
jumbo
I
for
know.
me. Yeah.
I know. It's said 3 verses. You're going to find 3. Trust me. What do you hope to find, though? When your search is concluded, what do you hope to find?
For the longer term, maybe find out why? I don't know. Maybe. For the short term, I just want to find out what the circus do. If it's good, I'll notify.
I'm not talking about the circus, you fool. I'm talking about your mentor.
So sorry.
What do you hope to find? The question... I'm not going to question the search. I'm questioning the results that you hope to get out of it. So should you.
I don't know what to expect, actually. For now, I have a vague clue but I have no idea of what I will do after I find this truth behind it.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
that's what she's just smiling and nodding.
If there's someone behind the plague or whatever, maybe just go pay them a visit. You can see Sal tighten his weapon.
Yeah, she smiles. It's not. It had nothing to do with anything about the plague. It had everything to do with your mentor.
Oh.
My mentor.
You just accepted him so unquestioningly.
Yeah. I was afraid of that.
Sorry. I really want to, I really want to roleplay this, but sorry, the part you were saying, some part I just don't hear you very well. What's the last sentence? The fortune teller was saying.
She basically said, you just think that was your mentor."
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, she turns to Philo and says, "There's enough Philo. It's just a meepo." She says, "What do you want?"
Oh, Meepo.
Oh no.
Meepo's just like his eyes as big as dinner plates. He's like, it just says, the time? Yeah, she picks up her card and she says, "It's about 2:30. The show will be starting in half an hour." And Meepo's like, "Okay, yeah, sure, thank you, bye."
Yeah, Meepo made the right call to run.
I'm not gonna ask anything, just gonna run.
That's great.
Yeah. And then she looks at Philo and says, "What do you want?"
Yeah, Philo, he's not having fun with this. He actually looks very suspicious, serious. He looks like, what are you getting out of all of this? Why are you so free to tell us our futures?
She smiles and she just again goes back to shuffling her deck and says, "You don't question how the house is built. You just accept the fact that it is."
You question why the house is built because it
You
may
don't
fall on your
question
head
it.
one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This is
agree
that
with the
case.
man.
Why
I
is
mean, you do question how the house is built, right? That's why you pay the workers, have them, use decent materials, and I'm just rambling. Sorry, go ahead.
I just
He says, "Well, if that's the case, why didn't you question how the blacksmith made your armor, Sal?"
What do you mean? I did. I asked him how he do it. He said he used the heavy armor to, mold them and then use it.
Oh no.
Isn't that the case?
Oh no.
She flips a card. It's a card from a Taroka deck.
Oh no, not that Mana Eva shit.
It's not.
Oh my god.
And to make matters worse, it's the broken one card.
The broken one? I have no clue what that means. Sorry, I don't do.
What do you think that means? The broken one card. Could it possibly be that your plate armor might actually be super faulty?
We'll see.
We'll find out when the combat starts.
Except she just says, "Oh, whoops, clumsy me." And she takes the card. She just shuffles it back inside of her deck.
Okay.
Oh wow, she's got sass.
Yep.
Oh god.
Oh, I paid the blacksmith with, real gold if he's, not.
Is there any more thing that you want to ask, Philo?
Yeah, Philo, go ahead. I'm rambling again.
He just crosses his arms. I already got what I need. I don't need to know more.
She says, "Then I would suggest you take your seats. The show will be starting soon."
Okay.
Yeah.
After all, that's why you came here, isn't it?
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Yikes, I hope I don't become the Sylvana to this fortune teller. Oh god.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
Like, burned all her decks, and flipped the table. Yeah.
I even already denied her service. I can't wait what she's gonna do to me.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Hey, look,
I'm
all
so-
the roles have been. Look, listen, all the roles have been reversed.
Yeah.
Just because Justin's Sylvana, I'm Viral, and Robin is Alexander.
I'm like, I so want to see Philo stab the fortune teller. Take this step that Silvana never took. Just like,
Yeah.
go fortune tell this.
Punch in the face.
Yeah, just stab her.
Yeah,
Just
so
like,
yeah,
have
yeah,
you
you go
foreseen
away.
this?
Yeah, she just goes. As you leave, you just hear her just like singing softly. She sings. It's very quietly, just under the spreading chestnut tree. I sold you, and you sold me.
That's so weird.
And then the tent shut. Then the tent just shuts behind her. You.
Okay.
And it's time for the circus.
Yeah, it's time.
All right, let's see what this
All
is
right,
all
so everyone's sitting inside of the dark. Everyone's sitting inside of the darkened main tent. They got candles, lights, cantrips, ever-burning torches. They're talking. They're curious. But you see that they all have. You see the glint of weapons in the hands of these adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear from the center, from the central ring, you hear Mr. Black shout, "Ladies, gentlemen, adventurers of all stripes and species, welcome, one and all, to Black and White's Shadow Circus Spectacular!" And then this central brazier just lights up. Yeah, the central brazier just lights up, and you see standing around in like a big line in the ring are what look like Biffo, like about 24 people, all dressed exactly like Biffo. You can't tell any of them apart.
Mm-hmm.
And then they all launch into a little song and dance routine.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Just like dancing
no.
like that, doing the Kazatsky kick, just dancing around and moving in one big circle. And then they just stop and then they do it backwards. They'd stop, they'd turn around in place, so they just keep doing reverse.
Okay.
Like the adventurers, the whole audience just gets a big kick out of this.
Alright.
See, this is great. See, this is fun.
No.
Yeah, this goes on for about 2-3 minutes. With them doing like different things. Like at one point, they even do the whole thing up the side of the tent, across the roof of the tent, and then down the side, and then back into the central ring. It's pretty impressive, actually. Which is perfect. Perception. What are you perceiving?
I'm trying to see that do they rely on any tools, while they're climbing all across the tent and the ceiling and whatever.
Not as far as you can tell. There
They're
might be
not
magic,
using
though.
any sorts of tools?
It might be magical. You don't know.
Alright. Shit.
So, but yeah, it's a very, very amusing opening. And then they dance out of the tent, out of back entrance to the tent. And then the braziers just die down immediately, and you hear Mr. Black say, "And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main performance. Please welcome the Shadow Circus clowns. They are here to give you a little show of dazzling and whimsy in a sort of happy, jewel-toned, H.P. Lovecraft-inspired world.
Oh no.
That's the word love in it. So it can't be that bad, now can it?"
First of all, H.P. Lovecraft.
Who's this H.P. Love? No.
It's
Who's
players.
this H.P. Lovecraft? He sounds like a swell guy.
No. This is the
He
part
sounds
from
like that-
Robin, not from Sarah. It's just like, no. Call of Cthulhu is not supposed to be in D&D.
No.
No.
then the braziers light back up,
Oh,
and you see
man.
more of the little dwarfs that look like Biffo standing there. One of them is just kind of like just standing there. He bends down like at the waist to examine something.
I hate clowns.
And then the second one pulls out a frying pan and uses it to swat the first one on the butt, sending him flying face forward, just sliding across the ground. That gets a big kick out of the audience. And then it just like goes on like that for about an hour. Just various slapstick stuff. Like think Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry. Yeah.
About an
You
hour.
can see Sal like sweating like the whole time.
Yeah.
Just like grip really hard onto his swords. Like
Yeah, just like you're expecting something's gonna happen.
Yes.
You're just not sure what.
Yeah. Philo's the same, yeah.
Well, then, in that case, I would like all of you to make a wisdom saving throw. And your characters are not aware that they're making this save.
Wisdom saving throw?
Here we go. Here's the Percy Jackson, boys.
Yep.
All right.
Ooh.
That's the
Oh no!
Sal
Oh
makes-
no!
To be fair, Kel was having a rough time with the fortune teller, so he's not thinking
Yeah.
clearly. So that's actually perfect. I love that. Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
Philo
You keep
is
telling
hyper-
yourself that.
This also fits.
I'm having a great time. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a
wrong
great
with you
time.
guys.
It's funny. You're having an amazing time. Philo is the only one who notices the show slowly take a darker turn.
Oh shit!
Mm. Oh wow, it's Philo's the one.
Are you going to describe how it goes dark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen The Simpsons?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the little parody cartoon they show on The Simpsons sometimes, Itchy and Scratchy?
Oh god.
Yes. Oh God. Yeah, I remember a lot
goes
of.
like that.
Oh no!
It starts going
Oh,
like
God.
that. Like you get smacked in the face and you can actually hear things breaking underneath the mask. They trip, they fall, they get impaled on a bed of spikes. And they writhe around making like sounds like a balloon squealing.
Philo just. If he really was a kid, he would be screaming, but he just crosses his arms and he looks around. He doesn't want to seem like. And this time he actually starts laughing along, so it looks like he falls under the spell.
Make
And then
a
he looks
deception
around.
check.
Ooh.
While I'm doing it, I cast guidance on myself.
All right, make a deception check.
Oh my God!
Oh my
You're like,
god!
you're looking like you're gonna be sick. As you look around,
Yeah,
you
I
see,
do.
let's-
Can I tell people are under influence of magic?
Make an Arcana check. Yeah. See what you can see.
Oh,
Oh God!
Whoops!
You're pretty sure it's magic. You're just not sure what. Like, is
Okay,
it
that's
illusion?
all.
Are they being enchanted? What's going on here?
Okay, can I do perception to see if anyone noticed me with that terrible laugh?
Go right ahead.
Come on, that's
Ooh.
another
Oh,
nat 20.
yeah.
Yes, you see standing in the shadows on the far side is Mr. Black, and he's looking right at you, Philo.
Nice.
He's standing, he's got his arms crossed, he's just looking very severe. You're reminded of a parent looking at a kid when kid is caught doing something wrong.
I'll use a first level spell slot to cast detect magic.
Okay.
You sense enchantment magic.
Well, oh yeah, crap! It only tells you the type, not the actual magic. Oh my God!
Yeah, well, okay, it's enchantment magic. Well, shit. Yeah.
Well, I
all
think
right.
it will. It's up to 10 minutes. I think it will help. Does it help get the source if I ever, encounter it?
You can.
Well, you can
aura.
use an action to see a faint aura
Yeah.
around
Right.
any visible creature or object that bears this magic.
All right.
I do that, and with 30
you see-
perception.
Everybody has the aura around them
Oh.
except for the performers, yourself, and Mr. Black.
Okay.
Oh my God! Just me? No one. Not that. Oh
you
my
are the
God.
only one who's saved.
Yeah.
You're the only one who sees this horror for what it is. You're the only one who sees who sees one of the clowns get their intestines pulled out and turned into a swing that they're forced to swing on.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is itchy. Like I said, itchy and scratchy.
Itchy and
Very
scratchy.
horrible.
Yeah.
It is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll Arcana to see if how do I break enchantment magic?
All right, make an Arcana check.
Come on.
See what you can figure out about
Come
this.
on, guy. I'm gonna guidance too. That's a 1d4.
Guidance
Come on,
9
get
plus what's your guidance?
12.
You don't know how. You're not even sure what this effect is. You don't know how to break it, or even if it can be broken. But you do believe that this will make that this spell or magic or whatever it is may make whoever's affected by it more susceptible to repeated uses. Which basically means if
drug.
Sal, basically, yeah, Sal and Kelby come back, they will make their saves with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay, this is really stupid, but I look at Sal and Kelby and realizing that they're not with me, and realizing no one's with me. I will, I just stand up from my seat, and I'm looking for the first time. Philo's completely serious, and he jumps to inside the stage, and he shouts, "Stop!"
Okay.
All right,
And like I smack and like if I have my staff or like I do have a staff, maybe I just don't use it, but I just smack it on the ground. Stop.
All right.
Do we
so-
notice?
Yeah, you notice Sal, but to your mind, it's all good fun.
Yeah.
It's all good fun.
Wow, Philo got to be the performers too.
Philo's getting
Probably.
into the and you hear Mr. Black say, "Well, it looks like a member of the audience is joining in on the performance. I don't see anything wrong with that. All right, my clowns, make him feel welcome."
Oh god.
And that's where we'll stop for the night.
Oh no!
There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
Philo, I hope you're ready to do a one-man like fucking encounter.
We're gonna
Oh.
get wiped out. Yeah. Big
Oh
time.
my god.
Wait, tell me. Okay, I might be, but tell me, was there anything else I could have done?
You could have sat there and waited for the show to play out, and then talked to Sal and
crap.
Kobe afterwards.
Well,
But
okay,
it's
here-
more of the concern that.
well,
It's
it's
more
okay,
of the
yeah.
concern
See what
that-
happens.
Yeah. I didn't know if it was gonna last forever. Like, and then after the show, they're still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you
I
could've,
did
yeah.
what, and I
No,
think,
you made what Philo, like that was a decision that Philo would make.
Yeah. At that
yeah,
moment,
because like it
that's
feels
the
like
right
the more
call.
this goes on, like I just hope maybe through the power of friendship, when Philo gets his face beaten out of him, you wouldn't think like, oh, that's funny. You would think like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah.
And you know.
Well,
Like,
here's the thing.
yeah.
You might be able, like, I don't want to metagame it, but do you have lesser restoration?
Yes, I do.
Or dispel
You-
magic.
Oh shit!
Or dispel magic if you have.
Do you have lesser restoration? Yeah, I do. I'm a druid. I don't have dispel magic, but I have lesser. Why did I try
Well-
that first? Oh my
well,
god!
well, yeah, that's the thing is that I didn't want to metagame it, but yeah, so maybe you can think that you could get inspired to do that next session
Yeah.
and go and maybe try and do that because if you can get me
But
and Sal out, then
I don't think lesser restoration would work.
oh no, this does not do charm.
Yeah.
It doesn't do charm, so no. That's why it didn't register in my mind. No.
I think dispel
Honestly-
magic would work better. And, none
Well,
of us
dispel
have
magic
that.
would have worked, but we don't have it. No, and I'm a monk.
And I'm not that level yet.
Well, you know what? I'm sure Philo will be able to solve this.
Yeah, he will one man single-handedly
I-
defeat all the
I have faith.
enemies.
I have faith.
2 weeks. You'll have 2 weeks to agonize over this.
That's great.
That's so awesome.
So what did you
Oh,
think?
that's great. I really like the circus. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. Well, guess what? It's going on for a week.
Yeah, that's true. That's
It
true.
is.
I actually, honestly, I really like the scene with the fortune teller. I really like the music.
Yeah, just
that was
her.
that was
Yeah,
a
the
really
music
good
part is,
choice of
like,
music.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, just her just being very quiet, very ominous about it.
It just Cell would definitely hate all of this. It's like
If he was, in his right mind.
no,
Yeah.
I mean the fortune teller part. He is
No, Sal didn't
Yeah.
like the fortune teller part, but right now, like in the tent with the HP Lovecraft crew,
also
yeah. You're having a good time because of that wisdom save, but
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
more like I'm agitated. Like
Yeah.
I'm can I do it like this? DM? So Cell he is still charmed nonetheless, but
Yeah.
more in his mind is like, why hasn't there anything happened yet? Like
Yeah.
Like
for
it's so like
yes.
yeah, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
because it's more fitting.
Yeah.
Because it's like Cell is not gonna join the laugh. More for him is
Yeah,
like,
because
why isn't there any sign of danger yet? So he's still on
yeah, because
edge.
watching someone use their own intestines as a lasso is totally normal.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah,
for him right now, it's like he's ignoring the details. He's like, why isn't there anything? Why isn't there a big fight or anything?
yeah. Well,
Why the
for
hell
me,
is Kylo entering the ring?
yeah. Why is Philo entering ring? Why
Yeah.
is Kelby laughing so hard and clapping and
Yeah.
cheering?
It's more
because of his
like-
natural
It's
one.
more like, Philo, why are you in there? You shouldn't be in there.
An
Like, the
eternal
fight is not
state
ev-
of questioning.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fight is
God.
not yet
Hey,
started.
you know what? You know what? I just figured out. If you pour the holy water on top of our heads, then maybe that will dispel the magic.
Yeah, like that would work.
Maybe
Yeah.
it will dispel the magic.
Like that would
Maybe.
work. We'll see.
God,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah,
Wait, Alexander, I want to ask you.
yeah. What's up?
When are you gonna change up your schedule? Because we have another campaign going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching the backlog. I've been watching the episodes. So I might. It's tough because right now, I'm actually in a campaign. Like I literally came from a session today, right?
Yeah.
And I have the session tonight. Well, we just had, and then I have a session tomorrow. So I'm currently running 3 sessions at the
Oh
moment.
yikes!
So I don't know. And plus, my schedule's still screwed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe what I might be able to do is once the session that I'm doing before this one ends, which it might end in like a couple weeks or several weeks or whatever, I might be able to consider. And obviously, if I talk to my boss, I could change my schedule a bit. I might be able to join yours because I honestly,
Yay.
I was watching it and it looked super fun, and I really liked how you were building the world and stuff like that. Super cool.
Like it's doing it bi-weekly at this exact hour. So
Well, yeah.
If you,
I mean, honestly, like the problem that I'm having is that I'm actually in a point where it's like I'm playing too much
yeah,
D&D.
it's like your head is filled with characters.
Yeah, because that's a legitimate problem because I'm bouncing from I have to memorize. I'm trying to keep track of all this information, like Falcon's world, my own my own campaign's world, the campaign before this one's world. And
we'll see. It's all right.
Yeah.
Like,
but I will
Yeah, it's alright,
honestly,
yeah.
honestly, Johnson, I will do my best to see if I can join because I really do. But I will keep you posted on that for sure. But right now, I actually need to go get some sleep.
yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Or for me.
It's all right.
But just out of curiosity, did we gain any experience for enjoying
Yeah.
the circus?
Please. We're gonna
You
need
did
it.
not.
Is
Philo
that a
might
no?
gain some experience next time.
Oh god,
Oh,
Philo will
Why,
get
yeah,
confused.
Philo's gonna get over. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, you two.
Actually, Falcon, are you free like after or are you gonna go to sleep too?
No, I'll be free. Why? What's up?
I'll talk to you about like more of Philo's background and maybe to spice this like 1v, I don't know, 10 up. I mean, if you want to keep me alive, that is, I have a suggestion that could make sense.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. By the way, just so you know, Sal and Kelby can hop in at any time and join Philo on the show.
Really?
Yeah, just
but
yeah. You know what you do? Actually, you know what you could do, Philo? You could just say, "Hey, why don't you come and join me? This is all an act. We're gonna pretend to punch them."
we're gonna,
That
we're
might
gonna
work.
pretend
That
to punch
actually
it.
would work.
That might actually work, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Use the
Anyway.
enchantment. Yes.
You've got a couple weeks to think about it. I gotta go, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you.
But that was a really good session.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Yeah.
good game. Good night.
Good night.